looking to contest the red Soul Jade, the Mortal Defiance Soul Jade that's just completely amped up. So we'll see who comes away with this Soul Jade. But we already have the first kill in the kill feed, 3-3-0, slapping Jinyu to kick off the day.
Yeah, kicking it off already with a bit of action. GG. Got SS1 in the area. No surprises. We're going to see a little bit of early action. Teams obviously dropping on top of each other. Relatively big spread, though. So they are pretty isolated at this point. GG. See, already off the bat with that one, but there's going to be CGS losing a fair amount of HP, get immediately pounded down by Rest. Can't really find himself a break right now. Has to just use the F to put some distance between him and the others. Trying to make a breakaway for it, but Rest is able to take him out with the halberds. They're making that one look a little bit easy. SS1 starting it off nice and strong.
Indeed, a nice couple kills to start off the day, and a purple armor as well. You know, I was just talking about how finding scaled loot is not as easy as it used to be, but getting a purple armor off drop is still theoretically possible, just pretty hard to do, and they are very lucky to have found it. Very nice for them. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Bowder. Bowder now in shambles, only one member left on their feet, going to be trying to fade back, heading into the distance, into the hills. And the only reason why he doesn't get chased here, as JDG2 was forced to come back and assist his teammates who are being engaged on by KLA. Godley does go down, though, a little bit more than he could chew, perhaps. It looks as though JDG have managed to secure this drop, as I can't really make out if there are any teams still here. It looks as though they may be coming away with the Jade. There were three teams. There were three teams there. It's just, I don't know if, I wonder if they just died and they just can't fully contest and just aren't going to look to risk it, especially not in game number one. A lot of teams in game one decide to play a little bit more defensively, a little bit more risk averse, so to speak. You don't really want to be risking it all and then being kicked out of the lobby. And going back to just going back to spectating off the rip, that is not what you want. That is a lot of mental damage. It looks as though a lot of these teams are taking an initial fight and then chilling out a little bit.
I also feel like a lot of the teams haven't fully learned Padoria yet. I know it's been out for a little while, but we had this with Holoroth where, like, some teams, it honestly took them like 6 months to properly get a grip hold on what they're doing, where they want to drop, and their rotations around the map. And especially when you've got like new mechanics on the maps to learn, like on this you got the surfing on the lake, on the river, sorry. You've got, the statues. There's a lot going on in this map, and Holoroth had the same thing with falling rollers and stuff like that to kind of work around. Now KLA's Godly has got the rest of the team coming in, so X1 not really able to achieve too much here. ZDI going to get himself caught inside that sandstorm. Does have the ultimate available, but the Wisp is caught onto him, and he's going to lose a fair amount of HP. That fan did a lot of damage. ZDI immediately looking for that stun opportunity onto KLA. Godly going to go down in the middle of all of that, as ZDI is now going to get a break and an ability to get some healing off, and this fight looks like it's going bad. Parry comes in, though, as they look for that turnaround. 2 versus 3. Can KLA make it work in their favor? QGG, he is just being completely locked down. Does get a bit of healing in, though. Keep himself alive for the moment. The roots are there, the stuns, everything is being laid down onto these KLA members, but they are not done yet. They're still looking for the turnaround, and out they blink. X1 able to make a break for it, as Bowder have come in with a third party. Dual Halbert's going to lock down QGG and secure the kill.
That is sad to see, the third party coming in. KLA now last man standing, and it looks as though QGG and Godley both don't have their rebirth. So now CXZ is going to be tasked with resurrecting both of his teammates going into this mid-game. Not what you want to see off the start, but at least he was able to hold on to a purple armor, leaving and not just leaving in absolute shambles with white armor and white weaponry. But we will have to wait and see if they're able to salvage the game. Heading on over to DRG. Looking to hard engage this. The tether is active. Don Q9 and now popping that ultimate, having been ulted by Tessa, using the push here though. I'm not sure. Oh no, wait, the F3 was still active, so he is going to be holding on to that damage reduction for the moment. Not going to be taken down at the Dragon Slayer jab into the jump parry. Very nice. Now Donkey trying to follow up the Kurumi circle, now coming down, but he's not inside it. He's not fighting within the circle, not going to be able to get that healing. And now DRG is just falling apart. But Kurumi just going to be trying to run away here, but this is looking pretty cooked. Going to try and use the tether, the umbrella, to disengage, but there it is. It's not, he ain't going nowhere, Kakashi. Unfortunate, but very nice for OUG. 3 quick kills, looking pretty good, looking pretty solid. And this is actually one of the the big win conditions for this composition, is denying the scale up from a lot of these other teams. Speaking of scaling, GG lurking around this area, looking to find some more loot, even though they've already managed to secure themselves 2 purple armors and are looking pretty good going into the mid game. Yeah,
they're definitely going to be wanting to jump into Aroma Yang. That's going to be a pretty high priority for these guys. It will be spawning up fairly soon, actually. Very, very soon. As we do see GG actually getting attacked here by WBG. LXM on his lonesome for now, but looks like the rest of the team are going to be joining in. LXM going very low. Bane's Breath used by WBG, so they're in complete control of the area, putting some damage down onto Jing. But Jing committing everything here for the side of GG. LXM desperately trying to make a break for it at this point as they're just getting out of the Bane's Breath before they look to turn. The no-ult zone is popped as Jing now getting turned onto. Without that ultimate, suddenly loses so much sustain, so much mobility. CJS gets himself parried though, will be able to pick up the nunchucks in time. Now continues to go on to Jing. Jing, can he make the turnaround? Can he find that parry? Both players looking for that opportunity. 3-3-0 gets himself caught. Parry once again onto CJS. He can't not be caught. 3-3-0 trying to save the day, but Jing with 2 parries back to back. Absolutely huge. LXM now can eat a spear and fan combo. Down he goes. 3-3-0. Next up on the menu, and GG, they're out of the game.
That is very rough. That is not what you want to see coming out from GG off the start. You know, game 1, not really great. You know, I don't know. The thing is though, they're not necessarily in danger of not qualifying for the bi-weekly final, as they are currently sitting in 6th place with 76.3 points. You know, they're not necessarily in danger. However, it's not really what you want to see coming out from GG, one of the teams that has performed extremely well throughout the year, to be eliminated this early on into the first game of the day, especially off the back of last bi-weekly. I mean, it's not that they did really poorly, but they didn't necessarily do all that well. Now, these teams just not interested in anything else. Essentially, there's the priorities, the objectives. You know, they wanted to make sure that they had their things, they had their loot, their armors going into the realm of Yang. There is no use in wasting time fighting right outside this Yang for the moment. You know, considering that I think the only reason why they didn't was because of the shop being there, and they wanted to shop as quickly as possible before diving into the realm of Yang. And here we are. Speak of it, SS1 and JDG scrapping it out. A lot of damage coming out. The Tumulk ultimate along with the Matari ultimate as well, all being pushed down, forced out. The Zai ultimate is online, trying to find some value out of these chains. And now the Takeda is going to be coming online. The shove, so much damage to follow up as well. Thankfully, the Kurumi is able to use that ultimate and protect his teammate. But are they going to be able to fight this out and continue moving forward, as they do have their cooldown staggered? SS1 is certainly in advantage, but JDG, they have the Red Soul Jade, the Vulpine Essence, the full Mortal Defiance 1000 health heal, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's enough to surpass this.
I don't know. We'll see if they can make the turnaround. Zen onto King. Zing goes down. 2-tick next up. SS1 looking really solid here. Starting this game off very, very strong. Able to secure themselves. What did they get? Gold longsword there. Obviously Vermilion's bird snipe, but no surprises on that one. And that is looking like they're immediately going to get jumped. They do have that bird smite though, so they should be sitting pretty comfortable. All those ults have reset here. Zen Holding that ultimate for the moment. Waiting for an opportunity to get a good cast off as Rosemary pinned against that wall there. Sandstorm comes out and over the shoulder they're looking to go on to 1. Zen just going to move back into the Sandstorm, try and keep his team alive. Blinks out there with the glider. The BBG. Also, Bird's Might just looking to use it aggressively. The dashing coming in from this Kylan, just putting the damage down. Has a fair amount of sustain. Only one more dash available to them, though. They are going to get the dash through. No more resets on that one. Jing with a fang. Finds himself caught here. They put a fair amount of damage down, but it looks like that's the Bird's Mites popped as soon as they got them. WBG so aggressive in this game. 11 kills. They're looking pretty set up for this first game.
Yeah, absolutely. They do not want a repeat of last bi-weekly. They are starting off strong. 11 kills already going into this second half of the game. After first Yang having 11 eliminations, that is pretty solid. Definitely a feels good. DRG looking... not looking too bad. They have a Draco Storm, you know. They've got a purple armor. Not too bad. But they aren't really finding any players to truly make use of this buff. You know, when you have a buff like Draco Storm, you definitely want to try and capitalize on the increased fighting potential from it. You know, the Storm Stride effect that it has, along with all the healing, is just extremely hard to overcome for any team that you fight, unless you make a considerable number of mistakes and just get caught between multiple teams. You are going to be surviving, and even then it's hard to die. Even then it's hard. It looks as though we do have a team waiting. JDG waiting, biding their time to see if they can find the jump on Bowder. It doesn't look like as though they're going to be going for... Oh, they res, but perhaps they didn't want to fight. It's surprising. 2 minutes left on the clock. It's perhaps they were a little bit slow to pull the trigger here. I don't know. It's a little bit. Perhaps it would have been better if they just immediately resed and try and catch that one player that was lagging behind. But they've seemingly lost them for the moment. ASE also in a similar situation, heading up to this area. Might have a Realm of Yang depletion fight on our hands, Hitbrain. It might be getting a little bit aggressive in a few short moments.
Yeah, it could be feeling pretty desperate.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
The desperation effect of this debuff is crazy.
Yeah, 1 minute left on those teams. There's JDG also running around with the debuff. Imagine we just see two teams go out with the debuff. That'd be so heartbreaking for them.
Yeah, it's really, really rough. I feel like dying to Yang depletion is probably one of the most tilting experiences. It's just the worst feeling, the worst way to die. But Tutik and JDG, they are not looking to experience that today. Not in this game. They are going straight in, getting extremely aggressive, but they're being fended off by X1, the Tessa ultimate. But it looks... Ooh, that was a lot of damage, a lot of crowd control coming through from Tutik. The Wu Chen coming in clutch to teleport them out. Yeah, they need to push.
I don't think they're going to be able to get a squad wipe in 30 seconds, though. I think this might unfortunately be it.
Why is he healing?
I don't know
about this one.
I think they just accepted their fate at this point. X1's just trying to get the tags. If they can get the tags, they can steal the kills. As I think that's enough for Tutik to at least guarantee one extra kill to X1. As down they go. X1 gifted a free kill off that as well. That was honestly way too passive from JDG, to be honest. They should have full sent it.
I mean, that's the thing, though. You know, in that situation, they're desperately trying to find a fight. They're trying to find the soul booms, and they managed to get a hold of a team momentarily. But then the Wu Chen ult, at that point, they've got 30 seconds-ish. It's not... Is it worth it to give over all 3 kills? Or to see...
by the way.
Yeah.
We saw ASE also get evicted with no kills.
He manifested it. He manifested it.
That's unlucky. Now, DRG in a scrap here versus OUG. I think the Earn was actually dodged there by Dongqing. He's trying to See if he can find that damage. SS on the outskirts of the zone, looking for the stun. Will actually be able to connect it onto Kakashi, who's just going to get Gigalocked to taken down. Nice and easy pick up there for SS. Played that really well. And now the ult's on cooldown. He can jump in an ult zone quite happily. I'm saying not ult zone, sorry. This isn't an ult zone. This is a spirit well. I'm a plonker. They are going to force them away. OUG take the spirit well. That's what that was.
Indeed it was, and that is just very, very sad for them. You never want to be letting your Karumi go down first. If Karumi dies, you all die, but we'll have to wait and see if they do eventually get taken down. For the moment, we are in the realm of Yang yet again. WBG absolutely demolishing Bowder off the rip. Bowder's you trying to stay on his feet. Poor Karumi is getting forced up against the side of the Yang. Kylin ultimate now coming online. The F1 knocking back all of these aggressors, but he's just getting straight back in there. The car crash, the pile up, trying to force these players outside of the Karumi circle so that they can't get the healing. The Merciless Havoc coming through as well now. Matari trying to get away. The dash is going to take him to safety, but only for the moment now. Charging up the dash again. Still able to stabilize. If he can get... There it is! He manages to get the heal just in time and dodge away. The grapple is going to come through. Jing trying to finish off this kill. They managed to find it, but they have given up Axiao and now equalized into a 2v2 situation. This could be a bit... This could go either way.
Yeah, it's pretty tight right now. Jing. Hand glides out. Gets nice and safely. Looking for his target. Not really able to find it. Bowder gets the slam down though, Yoran. And a lot of damage off there to Jing. Jing without his ultimate loses so much of that sustain. The TV2 getting a little bit heated. Jing finds himself onto the 2, just gets a little bit of a knockback. Does take a fair amount of damage. The parry comes in off the hit. I think you just stole
No way!
The disrespect parry. I'll have your golden fan. Yoink! And then the kill.
Oh my goodness, that is rough. That's absolutely rough. They were chilling. They were doing so well. I don't... What happened?
I can't believe
That's insane. That's insane.
2 golden weapons from that run Yang, and now that's
all 3 of them have gold weapons now.
Oh, it's rough.
Oh, it's rough, especially considering that WBG went into that with 11 kills or 12. 11 kills, and now second Yang, they have Yang depletion. They're gonna have to cleanse this, and we saw what happened after the previous Yang. Let's hope for their sake that they don't go down to that Yang depletion, as that would be even more tilting to have an extremely good early game and then have it ruined by a blundering Yang into Yang depletion death. That would be hard to come back from.
There is a good side to this for them. Even if they go out here, they're getting 12 points. Like,
true,
regardless. True. Because the kill multiplier only affects first place. And I'm sure they would like to go out first here, get the kill multiplier, and slingshot up the board off the back of that. But at least they've got 12 kills. They are so close. They're like just one more good game from making it above X1. TE are currently 63 points. So they need a fair bit more before they hit that check mark. But as long as you go past 63 points, then it's the next team you are playing in the day who are the next lowest as your next benchmark. So for each team that surpasses TE, another team then becomes the target goal to hit by the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. It's as you said, TE, they aren't in danger just yet, but I do imagine that as the day goes on, they are going to be sweating in their boots, hoping and pleading that these teams don't manage to take their spot. But hey, it might be inevitable. We'll have to wait and see. But what will be inevitable is WBG's death if they don't find these soul blooms. They do have 3 minutes. They do have some time, but considering that there's only 18 players alive in total at the moment, including them, it's going to be a bit hard, as I'm pretty sure this zone is still quite large. There's still quite a bit of open space. Oh, wait, they just shoot at the bush and they spot them. No way.
That's insane, but they got
That's crazy, actually. They don't even have a bounty. They just spotted. He just felt like shooting that particular bush. It's just the sixth sense tingled, and Jing is just pulls out that bow immediately. Now looking for the hard engage onto X1. The Hardy Cube is going to be utilized. Not sure if he's going to fully commit to the ultimate. He is going to be putting down that cube as soon as possible. That ZDI trying to find the flank onto the zipping, but not really able to capitalize fully on this. The Tessa ultimate had come through, but no real value coming out here. X1 not looking too good. They do have the Wu Chen ult available, and they do have that Viper ult, which is now going to be utilized. Jing trying his best to break line of sight, and he manages to use the cube to disengage, but Axiao again is going to be left to the slaughter, the sacrificial lamb, so to speak. But X1, the Wu Chen port, and they didn't get the bloom, I don't think, either. And now there's a third party. No way, not like this, dude, not like this.
Jing bowed down on the wall by Rico. OUG fighting back strong on that one. And WBG, they've only got their Hardy. And he's still got depletion. Oh, Walker. What are you going to do about this one?
Absolute mare. That's just rough. That is so unbelievably rough
kills,
for them.
So it's
yeah, like 13 kills is pretty good. You know,
they still get the points. I think they still are long enough into the game that they'll get a couple of placement points as well. It might only be the one, but that's a good start to the day. Sure, you go out bad, but like right now, you don't want to be tilted by that because you are in 13th place. You are one below where you need to be. You started your day off with 13 kills. You replicate that every game. You get 13 kills every game and go out slightly early, you're going to make it to the top 12. 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. As long as they're able to keep up this momentum, get those early kills, you know, they're definitely going to be able to, well, actually, let's not say it. Let's not jinx it, as that has happened before. Yeah, let's not cast a curse WBG here. We'll have to wait and see if they're able to keep this up. But for the moment, unfortunately, X1, even though they were able to make it out alive from that engagement... Wait, he finds the res!
Oh my word, with 2 seconds left.
2 seconds left.
That is so
The dream's alive! We're still going! And LYD is gonna res ZDI as well! Oh my god. This is crazy.
Wait, no, Jing's been found! I think
it's get out of there. Get out of there.
They really
what a recovery though.
Jing. That is a very good recovery. It's also an amazing pistol skin. Little crocodile water pistol, love it.
Oh, you like the? It's a good one for sure. A lot of goofy skins have been released as of late. Definitely a nice addition, I will say. It looks as though X1, even though they're able to find the resurrection onto ZDI, they are immediately getting fiended by SS1. This team just lurking at the edge of the zone, finding all of these rotations from X1. Does find a very nice Tessa ult there. Going to be able to heal up a little bit off of that one. Get all 3 players, but it's just not going to be enough. There isn't any terrain that's good enough to actually facilitate them kiting away, unfortunately, and SS1 is going to pick up the kill there. WBG, though, they did make it out alive, and it is the Kylin as well going to be alive going into this end zone. If he's able to stay on his feet and stay hidden, he may be able to clutch up some high placement and potentially snipe away the first place and get that multiplier for his team, but that is... certainly a tall order. Hitbrain is not going to be easy.
Yeah, I did predict this game to be a little bit of a bloodbath, and luckily I was right. So I don't look like too much of an idiot. Has been a total bloodbath. As Jing, I mean, they did revive him and all. He is now Bane surfing because it is the safest place for him. The problem for him is people have ranged weapons in this game. It's not entirely melee, so Jing almost getting caught there by the Bane breath. Actually, Rosemary and Jing are just going to see each other, and SS1 might just be getting a bit of a freebie off this one. Going to catch on to Jing on his lonesome. 1 versus 2. Can he make a hero play happen? Not when he's caught out by the whip.
Okay, dude.
WBG. It was a good run. It was a good run from those guys.
Yeah, definitely a good effort. Unfortunately, he just gets sniped out by SS1. The Wisp comes through into the Heartstopper kick. There is just nothing he could do.
Is that White
Didn't
Tigers
have
again?
ultimate available. What, sorry?
It's White Tigers in the Soul Well.
Is it? I can't tell. I can't see it. Oh goodness. We're gonna have another skadoosh lobby. Perhaps. We'll have to see, but Bowder taking the initiative, looking to try and contest the Spirit Well off the start, but immediately getting pushed out by all these other teams, taking a little bit of damage. SS1 now diving in, but all of these teams trying to contest. Definitely a massive contrast from our first bi-weekly, where we would just see Spirit Wells get taken for absolutely nothing. As time's gone on, we've seen the skadoosh, we've seen the potential power that these buffs give, and none of these teams are looking to give it away for free. Zen1 doing a good job of holding his ground, but the call's been made to disengage. OUG dropping down with the Viper ultimate, able to pick up a kill onto 521 Akame and Pampy. It's just exploding into chaos. SS1, they were looking so strong, and now one of their members is taken down by Bowder. Run now coming online with that Zai ultimate, trying to lock down these players, trying to lock down this buff for themselves. Double ult commitment, the Karumi and the Zai, as if you get the buff, you can have your ultimate reset. Aurora burst as well. How does anyone siege this? They're trying, they're certainly doing their best. OUGSS diving in with that blistering edge is going to be a force to be reckoned with. The burn damage is going to do a lot for them, and now the ultimate is going to be coming through yet again. OUGSS, does he find the stun? No, he does not. The Matari ultimate is going to come through and prevent the line of sight. Oh, no. OUG just exploding. SS1 have returned. They're back with a vengeance. Oh my goodness, the Heartstopper kick. Ifrain, what's happening? What is going on?
Bowder trying to contest. This is actually going to be it. I think the Sandstorm has done its work. SS1 about to get the White Tigers, and everyone in the lobby is about to be really nervous. Bowder put one last ditch effort in to try and stop it. I say that. Apparently we're not done fighting for it, because in comes the rest of the teams. Bowder collapsing in, Yaran losing all of his health. That's the White Tigers secured for them. And this lobby's about to get real poppy. Tactical nuke incoming. You may just be the first one. It's going to heal up a fair amount. They actually do get the knockback on into the zone. SS1 unable to connect that damage, but the longer that took, the more likely it is SS1 just take everyone out here. They have White Tigers until the end of the game.
Yeah, it's not looking good for these other teams. Wooch not coming out there, but it's not able to do it early enough to save himself. He is going to be taken down. Zen1 coming online with the Takeda ultimate yet again, looking to try and pick up as many kills as possible. Bowder's still on his feet, no ultimate, but full armor. Bowder looking at still reasonably strong, not going down without a fight. All three members are alive. But OUG, same cannot be said for them. Jinyu is going to be going down to Rosemary. The Flamebringer damage is a bit too much. Bowder, the Zai ultimate, going to try and do as much as he can. F3 to the sky, taking a lot of damage to the armor. Zen1 with that grapple, going to try and prevent the heal. Oh, he does get taken down. Run. We off screen does get eliminated by Rosemary on the fan. The parry coming through. Rosemary just running around as the Tumulk, trying to win all these neutral engagements. Again, another parry coming out from Rosemary, and just grappling him in the zone. The White Tigers, the double. There it is. There's only one player left alive that's not SS1, and they're going to be going down pretty soon.
Any second now. Ironically, this is where Wolves won Game 4 of the first bi-weekly. The exact spot where they need like 11 people with a single kill. See how this game works out. Surprise, surprise. KLA drop on the podium, and surprise, surprise, GG popped on Imperial. As we're going to see Godly, they're going to just get himself this scrap up here. Xiaohu trying to make a breakaway from Godly, but Godly's just keeping the pressure up. The umbrella to ping away, but Xiaohu with just the fists. Yeah, that might just be the end of days for them. Pops the bell. Godly immediately finished up, and that is literally just because they want to get themselves that gear as quick as possible.
Oh, this is not looking good. I will say,
Yeah.
Zhao trying to salvage the situation as best he can, getting on that ballista. It does have a repair kit. He's going to be able to... Oh, bullseye! Knocks CXZ off of the ballista. Unfortunately, whiffed that shot just now on to the other member of KLA. Is he going to be able to fight this off? The F3 is going to come through, responding with the F1 combo break, avoiding that knockdown. Xiao sending out the vertical focus here. It looks as though FPX have made the call to go for the run back. As Jun has resurrected. Has he resurrected here? Is the question. Wow. I don't think... No, actually, no, he hasn't. No, he has not. So they are not going to be salty run backing this one, I don't think. X1, though, diving in onto OUG. The parry comes through. SS now using that hardy ultimate. OUG do have a member down. They might be able to salvage the situation utilizing that hardy ultimate.
Yeah, it's going to see if they can pressure a little bit more here. Saw the cube get used off in the distance. SS just going to pressure up onto XLY. Xinyu gets himself caught up in an uppercut. And that is him going down. DRG coming in with a third party. It is a hit or miss. It is a lot of teams just scrapping it out. Kakashi going to get himself a horizontal strike off the back of that one. Waiting for an opportunity to go in. It is a very calm tempo. Very slow, very reserved play. Start us off with as LYD is going to get himself hit. Forced to use the ultimate. The Halberds pressuring up onto his health bar, slowly stripping through that one. We're going to see the Viper ultimate come out, and there's no bush to run to, so the stun comes in. ZDI gets caught. In comes X1, though, with the potential turnaround, and the blink out. The Zai dashing coming in from Xinyu, though, has got his ultimate available. This is just a very elongated scrap, to be honest, Duncan.
It is indeed. I agree. Unfortunately, for X1, they are going to be taken down here. OUG coming in at the perfect time to snipe away a kill or two with the third party. Definitely very unfortunate for X1. They were seemingly doing pretty well in this engagement, but not able to clutch it up at the end of the day. Now moving on over to GG and Bowder. CJS taking an engagement here. He does have ultimate available. He's looking to try and get a little bit more damage onto the opposing members of Bowder. Now utilizing that ultimate, Yeran is going to eat a little bit of damage, but considering that it's only blue weapon damage on this ultimate, it's not really going to be doing too much unless he's able to chain them together. And there it is, the chain, the train ramming through these players. They can't stay on their feet. 3-3-0 is going to find an elimination onto Peak. Now CJS coming out of that ultimate, going to be picking up the Soul Bloom and looking to close out this fight onto Yeran on his own, sending out the fan, the vertical focus, and the follow-up. Now using the ultimate, interestingly enough, not sure if this was really worth it, unless, of course, Bowder does not have their resurrections, in which case he has to use it, he has to do it. Not looking to save his ultimate for Naraka too, as be rather wasteful. But no, it does look as though Bowder do have their resurrections.
He's the
surprising. I'm actually pretty surprised that he opted to use the ultimate here, considering that he could have saved it and then potentially used it in the next fight that they have. You know, as they're all going to be going down anyway. There's no way he's going to be coming out with a 1v3 in this situation with a hardy v1. So perhaps a little bit wasteful. Perhaps there was a reason behind it. Who knows? JDG, though, very happy, doing a little bit of shopping, getting their money up, and looking to get some of these goodies from the shop, already finding themselves a purple armor onto Two-Tick. The priority position 1 character, definitely what you want going into the mid-game. KLA now, the comp that we were talking about, Zai, Feria, Tianhai, getting a purple armor onto Godley. Also, definitely a really, really good... very, very good objective to have completed, but we'll see how well they do. They do have 3 kills, though. They do have 3 kills. Not too bad. Not too bad, Hitbrain.
Yeah, they had a pretty scrappy start at the beginning. they haven't really moved much considering they dropped on podium. They're still at Plume Castle, so they just went slightly north, and now they're just kind of looting up through Plumed, desperately trying to put some gear together. I am interested how they're going to do inside the Realm of Yang if they want to take one, because I feel like you want to be getting them. They could go for a Spirit World, to be fair. Monk's actually pretty good into Spirit Worlds because you can't hit him, he can hit you. It's very hard to actually contest them on that one, so maybe we just see KLA turn their attention towards the Spirit World instead. But if they do jump into a Realm of Yang, again, the big issue with Monk comps are Monk is big and slow and is very susceptible to getting caught by CC. Tessa, Viper, very strong into it. You've got the Sand Siphon has always been very good into it as well. There's a lot of ways to handle that. So I would be a little bit concerned as I turn our attention away from that for right now because SS1 find themselves in a scrap versus WBG. WBG were winning last game until they were not, and SS1 were the team that kind of stole that out from them. So it's a bit of a grunt match between both teams. There's Rosemary just waiting to see if he can get the opportunity to jump down and into them. Looks like they're actually just going to spread away as Jing. Looking to go in. Sandstorm blown out here. Rosemary dashes charged up and ready to go, but that Sandstorm is shutting him down somewhat. Every time he tries to dash, he's just getting caught by the edge of it. Finally, has been able to force them out. Walker losing a fair amount of HP, has got that Kurumi tether. There's the Kurumi ultimate to give the armor back, and it's going to get a little bit harder here for the side of SS. They're getting completely harassed out by Walker. Does get one of the X off. Very shove available to him. He's going to just jump back into that Kurumi ultimate to keep him topped up. And now finally has gone for the timeout. WBG's Walker gets parried by RS. He's just going to put some really big damage down onto him. Force him back. The cube is going to save the life. But Walker very, very low. Is he going to be able to get this kill onto Riest? Able to secure it. Walker now switching to the musket. About to get that ultimate back up as well. It's done a really good job of buying space and time, and WBG have turned this one back around on to SS1. Desperately trying to make a break for it. Looks like they haven't been able to do so successfully, at least for now, as that's the call of the Realm of Yangs.
It is indeed. It looks as though SS1, they did have a couple of resurrections. They did have their rebirth on the other players, but I'm not too sure about that final member, the Hardy. The rebirth does expire at Realm of Yang spawns in, so he's not going to have it. He's going to have to try and find his way out of that bad situation. But we are diving into the Realm of Yang here. OUG going up against 5-1 Jinyu on the Kylin. Takes a little bit of damage, trying to find a moment to heal that up, but not able to do so. Immediately knocked down, losing the rest of his armor. He needs to find a moment to heal up so that he can use his ultimate with at least some of his shield in play. Pampy now invisible. The F3 is going to be coming through. Now the Kurumi Circle is going to top them up. Pampy now resetting that F ability with the ultimate, looking to dive in, but Kylan is not going to be making it any easier than it is already. Pampy trying his best to stand strong and get value out of this ultimate, but he's just getting continuously harassed by this Kylan. It's so unbelievably difficult. Would be very nice to have a Kurumi ultimate about now, but Yin's already used it. It's not to be. Pampy goes to the sky. He's going to be looking to try and find a drop down, perhaps a reset, but it's not to be. And now OUG looking to clean up this fight. Yin is on his own. And OUG claiming 3 eliminations and a Realm of Yang win. Very nice for them. It looks as though WBG are in fact still fighting in this exact same area. Fighting up against Bowder. Bowder's U does go down, though. I'm not sure where the remaining members of Bowder are, but there's definitely one that's still alive somewhere. He's not dead yet.
We actually saw KLA win their Realm of Yang as well on the Monk comp, so some of my concerns have been somewhat mitigated as they're in a fight versus GG. Both these teams have the birds. Mike Godley going in for a transform. And GG just plucked out the sky. LXM finds himself in some real danger. Gonna look for another grab if they can get it. He is able to just about break away. Godley's gonna look for the chase down. It's taking a whole heap of damage though off the back of this one. Being peppered from a distance, and there's a ballista. Oh, Godley, you are about to get cooked if you stay out in the open versus the ballista. CJS with the dashes is just putting some serious work in. Golden weapon for him. QGG about to get hit by Pampy there. As, they are just firing in. KLA able to take down LXM. 5-2-1 coming in tidying up some of the members of GG as well. It is getting hard. KLA, though, are going to be running out of their ultimates fairly soon, and that is going to leave them very exposed. As Godley, no monk, so he is just getting peppered away, covering from the cannon from QGG, but he is about to lose his transform as well. So down goes Godley. Millions Bird Might is going to get popped as Pampy was the one to secure that one, and I think the rest of GG may just be next up on the menu for them.
Oh my lord, that was a lot.
Damage out. Pampy doing so much work. CJS is trying to save the day. Get a couple of extra kills in, but his Bird Might is popped too.
5-2-1 doing a very good job of third-partying this situation. Unfortunately, they haven't managed to find all 3 Soul Blooms just yet. Karumi still has yet to pick up a Soul Bloom and cleanse that Yang depletion. However, they have managed to find it on 2. And 2 might just be enough for them to salvage the game, but we'll have to wait and see. ASE now finding a kill. They too have Yang depletion, and now they too have also managed to pick themselves up a couple Soul Blooms. Only the Karumis haven't picked up the Soul Blooms in these teams, apparently. JDG, unfortunately, though, are not in the mix of this situation. They themselves, I don't know where they are, but they haven't managed to find Soul Blooms just yet. As the timer ticks down, they're going to have to make something happen pretty soon. But looking at the leaderboard so far from this game, WBG, again, seemingly doing pretty well. 5 eliminations already. GG with 6. OUG leading the charge with 8. KLA on 7 on their goofy composition that quite a few people are skeptical about. But nothing crazy. JDG on 3, ASE on 2. But now we have it. JDG have managed to find their targets. The WBG, the team that's been lurking out in the desert, looking to try and just find all these teams lurking at the edges, finding the isolated fights, and looking for that scaling. Walker trying to find the engage onto Two-Tick. Working around this sand wall. Jing getting caught up against the buttery rocks, not able to escape. His teammates just aren't there to support him, but now they are. They're trying to find something, trying to fight the 2 versus 3. The Karumi ultimates are down, but no one's going down just yet. They are going to be continuously topped up for the moment. It's just a battle to see who can burn as many resources as they can from the other team, burn out those Furin blasts. Two-Tick is going to be going down, and now Kiki does find a parry. Ooh, but nice. I don't think anything's going to come of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a nice little parry, but unfortunately not enough. WBG? WBG doing great. They are 8 kills. Oh, man. Just context for everyone at home. We're in England, so it's quite early in the morning. I slept terribly last night, so if I stumble over apparently letters, not even whole words, just letters, that is a bad omen for the day for me. I am...
No, you're all right. You're fine. You're fine.
I don't know what's wrong, man. I went to bed well early. I was like, I'm going to get a good 9 hours sleep. I'm going to be refreshed for the morning. And then the moon said no. And I'm not being like one of those crystal girls. It was just really bright. The moon was just the sun last night. It was lighting up my whole room. Enough about my life and my troubles. I promise, Jupiter energy isn't ruining my day, guys. I'm not one of those people. Into the realm of Yangs, we did see, I think there was GG in there. KLA might be going in with them. I really want to see this team inside a realm of Yangs, so get in there. Come on. Press F. Yeah, Ori, in the realm of Yangs.
Whatever you have it on.
Oh, no. There it is. Okay,
there we go. But it's not them, sad.
We're gonna, oh, they didn't even go in at all. Okay, so GG versus OUG. It's going to be a pretty exciting one, to be honest. Both teams pretty kitted out, actually, at this point. I think both teams also playing the Kylin teams as well. Right now, Zinyu waiting for an opportunity. CJS is his target, just grapple locking him. Looking for the opportunity to get the dash in. Waiting, holding on the ultimate, actually. Not going to pull that trigger immediately. We are going to see CJS. Believe he did pull his. The Hungsol doing a fair amount of work here for the Zinyu. Trying to find himself an opening. Has still got that ultimate available to him as well, and CGS losing a lot of HP in the meanwhile. So you do become quite weak once that ultimate comes out. Zinyu able to get a whole heap of damage off. They do charge in forwards as he goes for his ultimate. Gonna go for one charge. Does actually miss that initial charge. Believe he hits that next one. Able to get some back here. Charging through multiple times here from Zinyu. Doing work off the back of this one. 3-3-0 eating fire.
There
and that's
it is.
going to be a kill there for the side of Zinyu. Doing some serious work. OUG melting through GG. And last game did not go in their favor. Not sure this one's going to be going much better. LXM just gliding up into the high. And he's got 48 seconds to buy.
Yes, you said it.
Shot out of the sky. It is Goose's cooked.
Oh my goodness! It's the dog goes and picks up the bird. Yeah, good lad. Let's get this home. That's an English thing. Don't worry about it. But moving on, OUG.
They used a pistol, bro. We don't use pistols.
Yeah, no, we don't use you pull out the
shooting.
Desert Eagle for the pheasant shoot. You know, the bird would just explode. It's not gonna happen. You're not getting much meat off of that bird, I don't think.
Machine gun, get as many birds as possible.
Christ, that'd be a bloodbath. That'd be rough for them, for those birds. But moving on, WBG coming out of Yang, it seems, with Mystic Might. OUG as well, opting to go for the Mystic Might. DRG on the White Tiger's prowess. I believe they got their White Tiger's prowess from a Spirit Well, as quite a bit of time has already run its course on that buff. So they're probably going to be seeing if they can find a fight pretty soon, but maybe make use of the buff just a little bit. But we'll see if they manage that. WBG now on the hunt, looking to hunt in these open spaces, on the edges, you know, in these buildings, looking to see if they can find themselves a player lurking at the edge of the zone. And it doesn't look as though there's anybody in the vicinity. Mystic Might, though, interesting. It's possible that these teams, but the thing is, both of them did it. Both of them ran Mystic Might, and now recently, in previous days of BIWEEK2 Trios, we've seen a lot of teams, in fact, to go for Draco Storm, you know, for the fighting potential from that buff. We've seen teams look for the White Tiger's prowess, and is just such a good buff for scaling, you know, and we've seen how good it can perform in stacked fights with a lot of players lurking around. But Mystic Might definitely hasn't been one of the most popular buffs as of late. But perhaps they're just deliberately picking it up so that they can hunt the edges of the zone and find those players that are lurking on their own without teammates. GG now finally going to resurrect themselves. And although, you know, hey, they have 5 kills instead of 1 from the previous game. But question is, are they going to be able to find the Soulblooms here?
Well, the bell came in at the perfect time as DG are moving through, but GG don't want to fight. Wow.
Not sure about this one. Perhaps they're... Actually, I know what they're doing. They're going to try... Wait. No, there isn't a shop here. Wait, what are they doing? Okay, now I am confused. I thought for a second that they were making their way over to the shop that spawns close to where they just were, so that they could buy an armor or buy something before taking a fight. But it looks as though instead they've actually somehow found the only member of X1 still alive. Oh no, wait, no. Oh no, they were lurking at the zone. Wait, how did they know? What is this?
This is either like some mega foresight or...
This is a big brain. Turbo big brain. I don't know how they've managed it, but they have. X1 coming in from the edge of the zone.
I think X1's LYD might just be a bit of a freebie here for CJS. Can he see him? Did he see him? I don't.
No, Gecko foot. Gecko foot.
Number one.
Oh no.
Oh, LYD. Speaking of cookies.
Oh, he's just going to the zone.
He goes down to the... They still get the Soul Bloom. They still get the Soul Bloom. It's fine. That body got yeeted. That body got yeeted.
Where's the Soul Bloom? Oh,
he's not going to die to the zone, right?
Did we miss
something?
Right? It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. They got the Soul Bloom. It's okay. But DRG spotted them out. Oh wait, I saw a DRG tag there. Okay, they're dipping. They're not looking to engage here.
Wait,
X1
GG still have a debuff on one person, right?
Yeah, on one person on the zipping. Yeah.
Oh no.
Did we miss something? Did we miss something? How did they know that they were there? I don't get it.
I don't know. Like, that was really bizarre.
It was a little sus G. I don't know about that. Oh, so was that. That was a bit sus G as well. CJS sending out the .9, just immediately getting parried and having his golden weapon stolen away from him. That's not what you like to see.
Yeah, I think GG are just going to call it on that one.
Okay, let's get out of here, boys. I made a mistake.
They might be able to get a rebirth charm if they're lucky.
They do have the money. You know, they have the money to buy back, but that's only if they're still in the shop. So
yeah, the problem is like the revive platforms are. I mean, there's one here at Plume. I don't think you want to be using that because that is just going to alarm bells. Everyone is going to collapse on top of you.
I mean, true, but surely there's going to be one somewhere. I mean, they could even dip into the zone slightly to see if they could find one. 330 does go down. Thankfully, not to a player. No player was able to pick up a free elimination off of that. I think they have bought it. Yeah, they bought it.
Yeah,
they bought the rebirth charm, and they're just going to immediately res. Oh my goodness, the spirit well.
Yeah, the spirit well was off in the distance, so I think that was actually smart.
The camera moves over. Scatter, lads! Everyone just disappears into the cracks in the walls. Just what's going on?
It's like turn the lights on, all the roaches scatter in multiple directions.
Disappear.
All camera shy. OG getting themselves in a fight here versus GG. Zinyu gets himself parried by 330. No, he didn't. He just got clanged. He's all right. He's still got his weapon, able to move away as GG's 330 goes down in the middle of that. So they picked one up to lose one. Actually, they picked up their zipping.
It's the same person.
Zipping.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they got grey armor. I guess that's it.
I think you were right. Resing your player right here is probably not the best idea.
I think their thought process was because they resed at the back end of Plumed, and on the north end, that's where this.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So I think in their headspace, they were like, everyone's going to be fighting for that over there, and GG have picked up a rebirth charm, LXM. Having a quick nibble. Are they going to be able to get their zipping back up again?
I don't know about that one. It's bit deep in the zone, and yeah, no, he's already held E. Oh wait, no, he's up. Wait, what?
GG had done it again.
They used another rebirth charm, and he's back up.
Not again.
4 times the charm. The Tessa ultimate.
They can't keep this guy alive. He's costing them so much money. They're doing everything in their will to try and keep him up this time, but the all-in. There's the glider out. CGS goes, you're on your own, Zip. 330 has actually put some distance between them. Have GG got away this time? No, they haven't. They're just into the pause of 5-2-1. Oh! The parry onto Akami, gets the knockback from CJS. Zip still going. A little bit of shopping, a little bit of reviving.
How is this allowed? What is going on?
Criminal.
GG with the plot armor right now. Actually, just fully, like, I don't even know, strong arming their way through the entire lobby. He's just going down. Look at you, back up, bro. Don't worry, we got this. It's just insane how they're still alive. All 3 members on their feet. DRG, Kakaishi, same cannot be said for Don Q9, unfortunately. He does go down. A Wu Chen on the ground. The Viper is in the air, trying to grapple, trying to stay on their feet. Oh, the drop down in the distance. DRG and GG got hit with a Viper drop. Kakashi takes down 3-3-0 again. He's dead again, chat. Well, WBG is just taking the White Tigers' prowess. What is happening?
Aurora Burst, White Tigers. This game is about to get real hard for the lobby. WBG made it a late game, and LXM goes down, joining 3-3-0 beyond the grave. As now 5-2-1, getting pressured up here by WBG. This White Tigers on a Sand Siphon team is going to murder everybody. That's actually going to be one kill picked up for them. The pop does a little bit of burst. GG just healing up in the distance, but there goes GG. 5-2-1, able to take themselves the kill off the back of that one. Akami getting fired on the 2 from multiple angles, is able to break away, at least for now. I say that, and FBX finished them up with the old musket shot. Fleetwalker with a cannon just layering in the damage. Is DRG able to take down X1's ZDI. Godly pinned against the wall, cannon fire coming in. Gonna have to transform. And that's just going to be WBG making a break for it. It's an okay Monk Circle, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, there it is. The grab comes through.
Can he get another grab is the question. Goes for the punch. Gets Pampy on the re-grab. Yep, he does.
Does he get the secondary?
It's going to be 5-2-1. Oh, he got one of the WBG members. WBG do not want to make this slam go down. Godly actually losing a fair amount of HP, and now he's lost that transform. He's immediately taken down. Up goes the Weasel, the White Tigers. Able to do the work there. WBG.
Pop goes the Weasel. Pop goes the Tianlai, just disappearing into the night. Walker now just trying to make something happen with this ultimate, trying to get some value out of this White Tiger's prowess, just running around, forcing his way through. WX98 trying to disengage, grappling up, scale rushing up. Kakaishi dropping down with the Viper roll now. I doubt he's going to get all that much value. Armored through by the Tumulk F. Axiao going to be able to stay topped up with that Karumi circle as well. WBG is not going down without a fight. They have 40 seconds left on the clock for their buff. Kakaishi is going to get eliminated. The shockwave comes through, taking each member in this zone just a little bit down in health. WX98 now sending out that Tessa ultimate. Walker is going to be able to cleanse that charm and not get locked up at the edge of the zone. Not yet. He's trying it now desperately to find some terrain that he can actually use his cavalry bloom. Gets the grab onto Xiao. Now ultimate number 59 is online. Gonna be jumping in, trying his best to move. Stuck against the wall, the Kylin, the Merciless Havoc. He knocks him back. FPX trying to shut down Walker. He's trying his best, still alive. Hasn't taken much damage because of this Karumi, but is he going to be able to get any value out of these dual blades? It's not going to be easy. Now the Aurora Burst is coming through in attempts to peel the situation. Axiao very low. The grab comes through. Jing does get eliminated, and so does Axiao Jun with the jabbing on the purple stuff, just going crazy, sending out these stuff thrusts to everybody in the vicinity. He's just gaming on it right now, trying his best, but slow down. The Dreadful Whale is going to be the bane of his existence. Sectioning off this zone, making it very difficult to move around. The drop down from OUG into the Barrio from Jun, and now the ultimate's coming out again. Oh my goodness, FBX. They're going crazy right now. FBX on 6 eliminations. Sadly, it's not enough to contest the 16 of WBG. But WBG,
still more kills.
Yeah, they just need one. They just need to get the first place. But unfortunately, as I say that, Walker does get taken down. OUG on 12. Can FPX deny the multiplier from OUG is the question here. Who's going to be coming away with that first place? OUG. FPX are going to take it. No way.
FPX! What an ending!
Round that might try and stop them, but we'll see. We're taking a look right here.
I can't see GG nearby.
No, I think they've immediately dipped. They've absolutely legged it up there at the game.
I mean, the good news for them is because so many teams were dropping, Like, provided they weren't spotted, they're just going to distract each other on each other while GG can grab their goodies.
It looks as though ASE is actually coming out on top in this very early engagement. Already taken down a player. ASE Lemon, though, does get taken extremely low. The zipping there, able to get that heal off. No, the grief from Water. Oh my goodness, he griefs his teammates' parry, but thankfully it did not mean that they weren't able to take him down. Now GG. Oh, GG! They're here! Wait, they didn't go to the cave. They decided not to, and now they're just jumping in. Water! The parry machine! Let's get it! Get the ult off! Oh, no! Oh,
he can't stopped! He's stopped,
my lord. He couldn't ult. That's so sad. That's so sad. Maybe he was silenced. No, he doesn't have. They don't have silence. LXM has the anti-heal. He doesn't have silence, so he just didn't press it. He wasn't in the 3-ban zone either. He could have pressed it. He just chose not to. Perhaps he's gonna come back afterwards to see if he can see if they can salvage the situation. Come into the third parties. This is an absolute bloodbath.
Nice little parry there. They actually get the turnaround. GG are just getting parried after parried. They did get themselves a parry in response, but Jing now looking for CJS is going to see the S come out from the Tessa there for a brief second as Jing gets himself knocked back just briefly. Pressure staying on. He just takes the cube out. Got to solve that little Rubik's Cube. I'm going to work it in. Keeping the damage up though, Jing. That's the break away from the Viper. Remember, Viper, oh, the no-ult zone's timed out. That might be Walker locked down in place. He's got great health bar. They're trying to keep him alive. They're able to secure the kill, though. It's SS1's third party, fifth party. I don't know how many people are at this party. Getting out of control. The house is getting trashed, and GG. They should have gone to Secret Tunnel after all, because this has gone bad for them. Rosemary keeping the pressure up, and down goes the GG members.
3-3
as well.
Back to grey screen. The grey screen simulator for this guy. I'm joking. This guy, poor guy. He's not had a good go of it the past couple games. CJS now trying his best to disengage, grappling away, breaking line of sight. I'm not sure if they're going to let him go so easily. Axiao now on his own. SS1 is going to clean up this elimination and take him down. SS1, a very well-timed third party coming in, able to pick up 4 kills with the commitment of a Moonbane and not even using their ultimates here. So now they've got
a third party. That was a house party. Everybody showed up.
Definitely, I agree. It was
people bringing +1s. That's going to be fuming when he gets back.
It's a block party. It's everyone out of the street. Anyone shows up. But speaking of showing up, 521, he'll be showing up at the edge of the map, finding OUG Rico on his own. It's not looking good for him. Jinyu is close by, but not going to be coming over to help him out, unfortunately, as it's just not worth the fight. I believe they do have another. They had all teammates alive. I think they just weren't close together. Jinyu staying as inconspicuous as possible. 5-1, happy with that one elimination. And now we're in the cave, Pitbrain. Now we're here.
It's not GG though. It's JDG and ASE. Both looking for it. T-Tick has those charges available. He's going to look for them any second now. They're one. Can he get another? Yes, he can. Keeping the dashes up, keeping the pressure up. Can't really melt through some health bars. This is just a roaming block party. You're right. Every time any action breaks out, multiple teams collapse down. Income SS1.
It's just a festival. It's just
these guys are the wedding crashers. That's what they are. Not invited, but they show up every time. And ASE's Corky's just going to prod them away. Say, leave us alone. You're not invited.
And, get out of here. Where's your invitation?
Rosemary doesn't need an invitation. Corky, shut down, taken out.
Poor guy.
That is 5 kills to SS1. They're having a good start.
They're just absolutely tearing through this lobby. Oh, we do have a fight though between X1 and FPX over by Wreckage Plains. The Moonbane is currently in play, but it's on the side of FPX. Perhaps they used it to salvage the situation, and they were put at a bit of a disadvantage in terms of effective health. Jiaohu is going to go down, and now FPX is only one man strong. The Moonbane's gonna come through the jungle. XLY taking so much damage. LYD now extremely low as well. The Tessa ultimate is going to lock down the Karumi. The Moonbane's coming in again. Oh, it's getting spicy. The Temmie goes down. The overhold. XLY is gonna clank. He's trying his best, but Zhao's not able to hold on. Oh no.
The quote you, that got oogly boogly.
That did get oogly boogly indeed, friend. Good
Their
lord.
boogles got oogled.
They did indeed boogly ooglied.
Wow. That was so exciting.
What a series so far today.
We honestly, we are blessed, brother. Like
we're having a good time. This is crazy. I'm sure you're having a good time sitting at home watching chat as we certainly are. Now,
make sure you got your Twitch drops enabled. That's all I'm saying.
True. Get your Twitch drops sorted out. If not for today, but for tomorrow, as the bi-weekly finals drops are a little bit spicy, a little bit special. Get a little bit extra for the bi-weekly finals. So if you haven't got it now, make sure you got it for tomorrow, as you don't want to miss out. As that once they're gone, they're gone. But SS1. JDG's not gone. They're still chasing him down. Kiki is in their sights. ASE and GG also scrapping it out somewhere. So it's all green. I can't tell exactly where they are. They're still next to the cave. Wait, what is happening? This entire part of the map is one of those places that you don't really feel like you go very often. But in this game, everybody is here somehow. LXM now with that Viper ultimate, looking to try and get a stun, but the bush is right there and waiting for them to crouch inside, and LXM is going to be taken down.
Oh, GG. It has not been their day, has it? They have crumbled today. This is going to have to be a bloody miracle of the last 3 games for GG. If they want to contest first place. I think Alliance are probably quite happy right now to see the state of this. There's Zhen being run down here by Jing. Up with the wings. Keeping the pressure up. Yeah, this is just actually SS1.
It's a formality at this point. They're
a long way from the zone. This could get dicey for both teams. I think there is no winner. Jing gets himself out. Rosemary comes in. JDG, are they going to be able to turn this? I mean, there's no berries. Rosemary's just going to put the pressure up, and Jing goes down. Like, a Soul Bloom could take Rosemary's life.
He's still playing as if he's going to actually attack him, but the other guy is just runs off. Just like, yeah, he's dead already.
Okay.
Poor Jing. Okay. It's time for Realm of Yang.
Alright, well, it's WBG taking on 5-2-1 inside this one. Jing, we're losing a bit of that armor. Only got the blue armor to work with. Is going to immediately get parried and then juggled in. Has to cube out to safety. Good little escape there, but Ying is just going to put the pressure up onto him. Everybody just knows Jing is the target. Ultimate burn by him. Looking for the dash opportunities to get through. Can he make the connections happen? Is immediately losing a fair amount of HP, though. The healing does come in. They pop the ultimate there to keep him going. Ying dashing through. A couple more dashes to be used. Hasn't really been able to have the impact we want from these Kylins that we've seen so much today. Does look like he has been able to sustain himself up. Thanks to sustain on that character. Pampy, though, looking to get Stampy. 5-2-1. Can they find the turnaround? It is very close. Jing getting locked down by the chain sides. Aizhao now trying to make a break for it himself. Aizhao low HP hit. That's the anti-heal applied as well. That's going to shut him down somewhat more on the zip. The sustain will not be there as effectively. They are just playing that sustain game. Walker.
This is insane. No one's dead yet.
It's honestly, everyone refuses to die. It's the slowest Rubber Yang I've seen.
Oh, I knew it. I saw it. I saw the line. Oh, no. That's not what you want.
Beautiful. 5-2-1. Pampy. That's him getting Stampy.
Oh, goodness. WBG. Quel dommage, what a shame. That is not what you want to be doing. Both of them, you know, it's the usual thing, you know. One person should look to stagger, one person should look to release a focus attack or look for a parry, you know, but someone has, like, both of you can't just release. You can't be getting double parried in this situation in a 2 versus 1, because if you are, it's kind of grief. It's definitely a massive blunder from the side of WBG. Unfortunately for them, it happens to the best of us. It does indeed, but heading on over, FPX now in a fight up against Bowder. Yu does pop that ultimate. The Kurumi Circle is going to be coming down as well. Xiaohu on the Wuchen does have port available if they need to disengage. Yeran has taken a lot of damage, forced to go for a reset. Now the Wuchen ult is going to be committed. Xiaohu, having lost all of his armor, not trying to stay within the sand circle, is not what you want. You don't want to be stuck in the sand wall, as it is a struggle to move. But FPX, they are looking to re-engage immediately. It's a parry! Oh my lord! We're just being blessed with parries today. Parries left and right. I don't think I've seen this many parries in a Trios NBPL game ever. Ever. I don't think I've ever seen this many. This is insane. They're just all parry demons today. For some reason, Yeran is getting it demon right now. He's got a demon on his shoulder, and his name is Junks. He does not want to let him go. He's trying his best to get down this terrain. Yeran now scale rushing away. Does he have F to armor through? He does indeed. Not going to get locked up by the enchant. Sends the pocket sand over to his teammate to try and create some peel for him. Peak, and now stuck in the zone 1 versus 2, and that's what I'm talking about. The staggers, the jump LMBs, that's what you want to see. Now Yeran, the last man standing, Xiaohu is going to be parrying him and taking him down.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, just a quick note, during the last Realm of Yangs, we actually saw GG get eliminated off outside the Realm of Yang, so they are donezo.
Oh no.
We have 3 teams with the debuff on, 2 minutes left. This is going to be maybe a little bit dicey now. Luckily, it's actually DRG and X1 who both have the debuff, so they're going to be going up versus each other, but it looks like everybody smells some action. You can see that WBG are looking to come in third.
Look at KLA are in soul form as well, lurking.
Oh, this is going to get so messy, so quick.
This is going to get ugly.
Bow shots just to see if they can open up and maybe slide in and steal them away. It is the full send as X1 are just trying to make the breakaway from this one. DRG, it is just complete clown show. Every time anyone fights, everybody else shows up. DRG about to lose a player. There is no way they're going to survive this one. That's the kill for WBG and a denial from DRG as well. Although I do believe WBG have the debuff as well, so they're able to cleanse 1.
At least 1. Yeah, that's good. They definitely want to get some more. All of these players still lurking in the zone as well. X1 inside the cave. I don't think XLY is making it out of this one, Brain. Not gonna lie. Oh! God damn! Oh my god! I'm speechless. Oh my god.
That oh damn was said from the chest, man. That was...
Oh, guy heard me. He's like, just triple parries all of them. Sheesh. Calm down. Wait, ZDI is hiding behind it, but immediately gets spotted. Poor guy.
Yeah, it might be. He's getting
he's not making it out of this one. Let's see the triple parry.
Let's see the triple parry. Armor comes down.
He tried it. He tried it. He tried to go for it, but they didn't. They didn't send it. Oh. He wanted to be one of the team. You got a triple parry. I want a triple parry. But no, it was not to be. Thankfully, though, for WBG, they are able to cleanse that Yang depletion. They were lurking. They bided their time, and they went in at the opportune moment to get those easier kills. They get the in a full advantage state. Now 5-1 and SS1 lurking. Wait. I'm watching Rosemary's parrying at Pampy right now. Okay, so I'm not sure if you know what that means here, Brain, but in Naraka, when you parry at somebody in a game, you know, you parry at them just out in the open, it typically signifies that you want to have a 1v1 or you want to like start a fight. So he was just parrying at Pampy to say, yo, get over here, let's fight, boy. Come on, you know, you want to get in this Yang? Fight me, boy. But no, immediately disengages. KLA is going to be the ones jumping in to the realm of Yang. Let's see it here, Brain. What we got here?
We got CXZ right now. POV of him. Looking to see if he can get those dashes down. They're going to put some damage onto Zhen. Briefly. But send them pack in as Rosemary. Might just be the next target. And on this Katlin, they don't ult immediately. They typically hold it, wait for the opportunity. To some of the big ultimates to get burnt. Parry comes down though onto him, and that is a pretty rough one, losing a lot of armor. Luckily, it's going to be able to heal up the armor, so the recovery does come in. Once again, caught out by a parry into the Dragon Rush. That's to go in for the glider. Makes a break for it, and lining up the charges, able to hit onto one. Can he keep that pressure up? I don't know if he can. See if he can do it.
He's looking for it. Not easy. If they're on full disengage, you know, if a good player is fully disengaged, it becomes extremely difficult to actually hold them down. But it looks as though they might be able to manage it. KLA, QGG finally does manage to get that ultimate back online. He's taking to the skies. KLA in advantage right now. The tether is active on this Karumi. She's trying to keep her teammate alive, but it's not. I'm not sure if it's going to last for very much longer. There is 28.7 seconds and counting left on the Realm of the Yang clock, but it's not enough. They're not going to be able to survive, unfortunately, not in the face of KLA, who have been performing extremely well so far this game, up to 9 eliminations now, looking to try and bring up their performance. They've not had the best day so far, I don't think. And they're looking to try and accelerate in this game moving forward, especially considering that they're opting to pick up the Draco Storm. Now, OUG also had the Draco Storm. I believe that they must have gotten that from a Realm of Yang, surely. As the... Oh, no, wait, perhaps... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, they did. So I think they did get it from a Realm of Yang, but a Realm of Yang that went uncontested. They weren't contested on the fight, so they were able to get it for free. And that's why most of the buff is expired already, as I'm pretty certain that if there was 2 Realm of Yang fights that actually took place, then there would be another team with Yang depletion on the scoreboard, and I don't see more than just SS1 with Yang depletion for the moment. So we'll have to wait and see if they're able to clutch it up and get their Soul Bloom so they can cleanse this debuff. But again, we're in a similar situation where... 18... Oh, no, wait, sorry. Is that 3 in soul form? Yeah, it is. Okay. So there are actually 21 players alive, but still 21 players at 11 minutes with 1 team on Yang depletion and 2 with Draco Storm. This is quite a thinned out lobby right now, I believe.
It's been very aggressive. It's been very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, GG's out, Bowder's out, X1 is out, DRG is out, JDG is out as well. This is extremely aggressive. We saw like the block party earlier out in the desert and in the jungle. It's a bit insane. 5-1 now lurking at the edge.
Yeah, it has been a incredibly.
5-1 is on 11 kills as well. This is crazy.
Oh wow!
Really good from them. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they're still in 18th, even with those 11 kills being counted. So they do need to keep it up from now on if they want
get a couple
to
more
qualify.
to get first place.
Yeah, it could be good.
Chilling,
could
man.
be
They're gonna pop off.
I believe. I am always a believer. I'm very optimistic. But are you optimistic about S1 right now? Are they going to be able to cleanse this Yang depletion? They got 3 minutes, just less.
The problem they got, right, is, like we said, there's actually not that many people left in the game. And, I mean, can you see anyone on the map? I wish we had an actual map so we could see where everyone was. But yeah, they are desperately looking to try and find stuff. But there's no one nearby. So by the time they get to someone, they have like a minute and a half.
The 5-2-1's close, but they're so unbelievably scaled. If they fight them, they are probably in for a nasty surprise. I don't think 5-2-1 wants to fight this.
Now,
they're happy just letting them go.
Yeah.
I mean, 11 kills, there's no need to fight. You know, there's just no need at all.
Okay, they're running towards FBX. Slowly but surely. But by the time they get to FBX, they're going to have, like, well, under 2 minutes. Probably 1:30 to get the kills. If FBX can just sustain for 1:30, they're fine. And I can't remember what team FBX are playing.
They're playing with Wuchen Comp. No, wait, are they?
Yeah.
Wait. No.
I mean...
Yeah, they are. Sorry. I got
there's no way you kill a Wuchen Comp in 1:30.
No, not with KLA close by as well. If you force onto this composition, they're gonna end up teleporting away, and then you're gonna have a third party come in. Exactly what happened to WBG in game number 1. But they have to commit. They're forcing. They have to do it. I think this also is another reason why 5-2-1 opted not to take that fight, because they knew that SS1 and they knew that there was a team that had Yang depletion. They knew that it was at least one, and it's not worth running the risk to find out which one it is exactly. FBX now trying to hold this building. Wuchen Port has been put down. They are going to be able to teleport away if need be. The Viper ultimate is in play, but it is V3. No stun is going to be coming through. Rosemary trying to make something happen with this Zai ultimate. Gen 1, the Matari, is now being forced to use that ultimate as well.
He's gonna
the invisibility. Oh, there it is, and here's the third party. WBG are in fact going to be the one's third party, and Rosemary, yeah, very nice parry, able to ice off the pressure for the moment. Xiao now getting immediately focused down by this Zai, but there's only 20 seconds left on the clock. Rosemary is going to get another parry into the swap.
Just blink out.
Oh no, 18, 17. Can they do it? Can they at least get a couple soul blooms? This is going to be heartbreaking if not. Walker coming in from the back, able to get that focus off. He went for the parry, but just died to the zone. Unfortunately, WBG trying to get as many kills as they can, but they are going to be vultured at the edge of the zone by this other team. This is not looking too good for them.
There's a nice heal that came in. 5-2-1. Going to keep the pressure up. Looking for the turnaround. Jing goes a little bit low. Lovely parry onto Yin coming out from Jing. Pampy. Gonna get Stampy, does go for one, doesn't actually make the mark, unfortunately, with that F. Pampy does get slammed back as well. Ultimate still available to him to reset that F if needs be. So quick heal up in front of Walker, the old squat heal. No, let's say they're not done yet. I think they're just gonna call it. Would be best. Yeah.
Overcommitting is never a good idea, I don't think, especially at this point in the game, as the 80% Moonbane is going to be coming into play very, very soon. It's going to be dropped down right in the middle of the safe zone, as well as the Spirit Well. The Spirit Well is going to be coming online relatively soon. We're going to have to wait and see which buff is going to be up for grabs going into this endgame, into these final moments. KLA looking at very, very scaled up now. 2 golden armors on the Kylin composition, looking very, very good. I can't make it out on the map. Can you make out where the Spirit Well is? I'm assuming it's where KLA is standing, considering that they're trying to hold this spot.
No, it's just north of them. It's actually the wall.
Oh, actually, I think I can see it. Yeah. I can see it. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Amazing.
I wish I could tell you what buff is in there. That is just
I can't make it out. I can't see which buff it is, but
I'm inclined to think that means it's White Tigers, because White Tigers is like a yellowy color. And
I mean, the circle doesn't change color. There's a little icon in the middle of it.
Icon in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And I think because it's like kind of greeny blue for Dragon Knight Knight. I think. Draco Storm, sorry. Draco Storm, sorry.
I don't think Draco Storm can spawn. I think it's only Mystic Might and White Tiger.
Oh, is it Mystic Might? Sorry. Okay, yeah, also blue.
True. I think you might be right, though. I think I saw it. The icon. And also, I reckon if it was Mystic Might, we wouldn't be seeing as many teams circling around it. As Mystic Might, although it's definitely a nice thing to have, especially considering that it's another one of those buffs that refreshes your ultimate's charge, it's not as valuable as a White Tiger's prowess. OUG going to be jumping in to start it off. SS taking a lot of burn damage from this Flamebringer. Akame trying to force him out. He is going to do so. Now KLA and 521 immediately jumping in.
A Dreadful Whale
into play as well. KLA might be able to take this with that Dreadful.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. There is a Flamer, though, to put some pressure onto them. Coming in, but oh my word, Pampy! Pampy's caught out! Absolutely annihilated, able to just about survive. And that's going to be 5-1 having to call it on that one. That was brutal. I think that was like Aurora Burst and a Dreadful Whale. Just like hit by everything. As once again, the pressure comes in. It is so hard to push into KLA. That Aurora Burst. Yeah, I think they have Aurora and Dreadful Whale. Like, you get silenced and you just get juggled. That is brutal. Pampy trying to step up himself. He is going to put some damage down. Already KLA members going low. QGG with the Aurora Burst. Finds himself caught out. WBG are the ones who are just going to nestle forwards. It's such a sought after buff at this point. Jing full commits the ult and everything. He wants to make sure that they get it. It can't be soon as best to deny. Jing actually taking a fair amount of damage. Has to cube up. Get himself out. So they safety as KLA have recollapsed. They want this very badly. There's going to be the burst of the bubble. Everyone can now shoot into this one. And it looks like it's going to be WBG who pick it up. White Tigers is theirs. They are set up now for this endgame.
Indeed they are. They're looking very pleased with themselves. The ultimates refreshed. The zipping ultimate isn't up, but I think it was because it was active the moment that they did pick it up. So although they may have extended the duration, they might not have it online. Oh, wait, no, it's going to be online pretty soon, actually. If you look at the icon up there in the middle, Ashiao does have about 75%. He is going to be able to use it, as Zipping's ultimate is one of those ultimates that can be used at less than 100%. In fact, you can use it at 70% and it just lasts less time, of course. But all of these teams are trying to find a place to call home, at least for the moment. Lemon being forced off the top of this building, forced to use that ultimate, dropping down the cube in the sky. I imagine SS going crazy, trying to build up that ultimate charge. The Dreadful Whale coming through from Rico as well. Multiple Dreadful Whales are currently in play. FBX lurking at the edge on the Viper Tessa composition. Not that many trees to work with for them, but we'll have to see if they're able to surpass that disadvantage and still come away victorious. Pampy has taken quite a bit of damage as well, but I don't think... Oh, no, he is! He is going to be taken down by OUG. Now Jing is up in the trees. The Viper ultimate is in play. Junks is going to stagger all of these players out of the sky. KLA now climbing up this tree. Going to be looking for an engagement with this hard stopper kick. OUGSS still holding that ultimate low ground, waiting for any of these players to drop down into the clutches of this Dreadful Whale and Fistblade combo.
WBG with that White Tigers just looking to set up the tactical nuke of the lobby. Remember, each one chains off each other as into the mix Jing goes. Because a massive amount of damage down. He is just dashing through everybody here. They're all so low. It's going to be happening soon. The healing comes in. Jing takes the cube out for safety. Just to get a bit of space away from the action as his ult goes on to cooldown. Low health bars on a couple of members, but most people are sitting pretty good. Ying just dies to Shadow Corruption somehow in the middle of that. No one was able to get him. As 5-2-1 go very low. Jinyu able to secure the kill onto Akami in the middle of everything here. That White Tigers, I believe, has not timed out yet. It's timing out soon, though. They're not going to have it for the close. This has to be big here from WBG. Can they secure the kill?
Oh my god!
The nuke on the lobby! Everybody goes down! Wow!
Be oogly. It's gonna be
oogly. Look at this!
Oh my lord. No one has a weapon.
Circle.
Everyone's just scrambling,
Bar
looking
fight.
for something. Everyone's just gonna be slapping each other. Oh, very nice, Jing. Yes, very nice that you got a crossbow there.
That's pretty good. I mean, he gets
White crossbow.
one.
Oh, goodness. Hey, Zhao now getting caught up by this Tessa ultimate is going to be charmed here into the Dragon Slayer, but the damage reduction buff coming in huge from Xiaohu on the Karumi, able to mitigate all of that damage. They did lose a teammate. Junks is down. WX98 trying to cut away. So is Kakashi. Are they going to be able to get this resurrection off? Kakashi looking for the drop down now. It's coming through. FPX are ready for it. They're trying to force him into stone form. The F3 comes in, not able to get the stagger. A huge turnaround jump parry, but he doesn't follow through. Instead, he's going to try and consolidate it onto Xiaohu. No problem. Let's just kill the Karumi. Xiao now going to have to kite away the 1 HP Viper ultimate coming out from Kakashi. He's going to take him down. He's going to get the Soul Bloom, but he's immediately going to get eliminated by the third-partying OG.
Down by Beast Pit, speaking GG in a fight here versus Bowder. LXM's going low, but so's Yoran. He's going to be the first victim of the fight. LXM able to heal off the Soul Bloom as they are pinned against the wall. You is melting through them all. Those Fireflies paying dividends, able to get a massive amount of damage off. There's the parry. There's the follow-up. And 3-3-0 goes down. Bowder absolutely outclassing them in that fight.
That was very, very nice. Bowder's U, their newest member, certainly making moves and doing considerably well on this team, having transferred over from OUG, I believe. And hey, they've been doing extremely well. We're doing extremely well together on Bowder. OUG as well. Although they're doing very well today. In the past, since they lost you, they were struggling a little bit, but they're doing pretty well today. They've been clutching it up in this bi-weekly. But JDG now still in Imperial Village, up against Bowder. Bowder with the Moonbane dropping it down right on top of this engagement. Tutik trying to cover and move for his teammates, trying to prevent the aggression coming in. JDG able to kite this out. Bowder's U immediately diving in with that pulse sword, sends the blue. The F3 is going to protect them. The Karumi ultimate now going to be committed. Tutik, he's getting juggled around, trying to get on his feet, finally manages to make it back up. And now popping that ultimate, looking to re-engage the full scrap off right in the middle of these Karumi circles, trying to create an advantage. The Moonbane is still in play as well. Year-Run now being forced to kite back into the Moonbane, but is he going to be able to make it out alive? No, he is not. He gets shoved by the Takeda and now taken down. But although it's a 3 versus 2, there's a Moonbane still in play. They could potentially kite this out. They do have the Karumi. They are going to be able to secure that tether. Tutik tries to find the parry, punish, but immediately gets knocked down by the Moonbane. Now Bowder's Peak gets forced up against the corner, and it is going to be taken down, and Yu is going to be following it quickly after.
This is an absolute bloodbath. WBG actually losing Jing here. Now KLA, can they find that turnaround? They still got one more charge on the Fear and Shove from QGG. Nicely going to find the opportunity. The cube comes out. Does not. Oh, he does hit Sleepwalker actually. Jing not getting picked up because KLA just going to do a little bit of shopping on his remains. Walker up to the sky as he goes. QGG, can he turn this one around? I don't think WBG going to have the power here. Only the one standing. Sleepwalker locked in place. They do have the revive, so it's not the end of the world for them, but losing your gear at the start is going to suck a little bit.
Indeed it is. That's not what you want to see. But good for KLA. 3 early kills, not too bad, but we're heading on over to yet another Moonbane. X1. With them are the Moonbaners. XLY had been taken down. SS1 and 521 all in the vicinity. 521 Yin trying to kite it out. No armor to his name, half HP. SS1 is not going to make it easy for him to disengage. SS1 trying their best to peel for their teammate, but he is going to be taken down. Oh, no, 521, sorry. No, I'm getting so mixed up. Where's the rest of 521? Oh, there they are. They're on the outskirts.
They're
okay.
on the run.
I got all mixed up. There's lots of ones, X1, 521, SS1. It's all very confusing.
I've talked about this before. I really wish the players would stop naming themselves just a collection.
I mean,
it's
not just them as well.
The teams as well, yeah.
Yeah, the
like,
organizations.
Kakashi,
I mean,
you'll remember the name Kakashi. Pampy, you'll remember that. Like, I feel like some names are just like letters, and I know that I did speak to Rune about this actually. Rune said a lot of it is they're like abbreviations of like their full names because the names are fairly lengthy, which I understand. I'm trying to think someone else changed their name recently.
Wang Liang changed his name to WL because he couldn't fit his entire name in. Because of the new tag, because he moved over to Wolves, so he couldn't fit his entire name alongside the tag into the as an.
Yeah, so that, I mean, there is that as an option.
But no, I do agree with you. There are some names that are a little bit hard to say. But then again, it's if they want their name to be that, then I guess no one can really say anything.
Oh, no.
At the end of the day. No, I know what you mean. I know that's not what you meant. But yeah, it is sometimes a struggle for people trying to say it. Absolutely.
When you're casting a fight, and you're literally just listing off letters and numbers individually, it's quite confusing. Especially there's a lot of teams jumping about as well.
Agreed.
Keep your names short and sweet, people. That's my advice.
No, I agree. I mean, this team, for example, XLY, LYD, ZDI. I mean, they're obvious abbreviations. But yes. I think one cool thing though that could be introduced at some point is the ability to have a tag separate from your actual name game. So you could tag, and then your name could have more letters available for you to actually make it whatever you like.
That would be a good solution.
Which would be nice. Would be interesting.
We were right. By the way.
The base for it is also there. It's been very slow. Yeah, we were right. The early game was explosive, and then mid game it's just a bit calm and collected.
Well,
everyone's trying to scale up. Everyone's
early, to be fair.
I suppose.
I feel like the Realm of Yang spawning is the beginning of mid game. That's how I kind of like.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And
then like the second Realm of Yang's ending is kind of like the beginning of late game. Realm of Yangs are a really good marker for like check
it is indeed
mid game. Actually, here we go. Into the Realm of Yangs, we got SS1 versus FPX inside this one. That is a Sand Siphon team. FPX, I can't see what they're playing actually. I made that out right now.
Kurumi Zai Matari.
Okay, so it's Zyphon versus Siphon. He's going to pull the win out here. Zen looking for an opportunity to get around this pillar. They are clustered up. This is perfect, actually, for a Takeda. You want them clustered so you can get that ult through multiple people. Get that big cleave out. Sandstorm breaks out immediately here. Zen just trying to break away. Junks, he's keeping the pressure up onto Zen. He hasn't used the ultimate. There it is. Gonna get that fear and shove onto 3. That big cleaver we're talking about immediately followed up by the Kurumi ultimate, though, from FPX. They are going to put some serious damage onto Zen, though. Huge work coming out from the Zai. He's got one last fear and shove available as they are going to look to juggle him around. He will not be able to get the F off in time. Back into the ultimate from the Kurumi, but down he goes. So much damage coming out from this Zai with the chain scythe. Zhao, he's not going to be able to find himself an opening. Rosemary trying to do some work here onto them, but I'm going to get it as that is just rest. Taken low HP. Zhao got the F as well, so I expect to see him slamming into Rosemary. Rosemary burns down. That's another kill. And FBX, they've been popping off as well. Really, really good couple of games.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely picking up the pace a little bit. Another team also picking up the pace, KLA up against WBG in the Realm of Yang. WBG having been performing extremely well in these past 3 games. Now going into the 4th game, unfortunately, this Realm of Yang are going to be taken down by KLA. However, it's only the first Realm of Yang. It is very recoverable. It's not over just yet. They are going to be able to have a bit of time to try and recover, find those soul blooms.
They lost Realm of Yang last game. Just saying.
Yeah. Let's just hope it's not a repeat of game number 1, where both teams who had Yang depletion just ended up dying to Yang depletion. It's not what we want. We want to see. Let's see the fight. Let's see the fight. GG definitely looking for the fight themselves, as they've gotten their hands on Draco Storm from what I believe was a Spirit Well, I think, and all of the other teams, JDG, KLA, and FPX, all won their realms of Yang and picked up the Million Birds Might. Interesting though. So in the other games, we've had a mix of buffs. We've had Draco Storm get picked up in Yang in game number 1 in Perdoria, and then game number 2 we had Mystic Might on Daytime Holoroth, and then in game number 3 we had I believe White Tiger's Prowess. And I know this is only the first Yang, and Vermilion Birds Might is typically still the first one picked up. But I wonder if in this game, after second Yang, we're going to be seeing Mystic Might again.
Yeah, it's interesting how they prioritize different buffs on the different maps. They're slowly kind of figuring out mini metas for those maps in their own right. But KLA, in a scrap here, they got that Birds Might, the Vernon versus JDG, who also have Birds Might. Harry comes out from QGG onto 2-tick. Here another Clan Connect as well off the back of that one. Briefly, now getting turned onto here by QGG. He's got the brooms, he just wants to clean this one up, but he's finding himself chucked out. One last Fear and Shove available, get the cleave onto 2. The follow-up is absolutely huge. 2-tick just pinned in place, taken down, and KLA able to explode out the fight. Now OUG coming into this fight with that rank, that depletion, able to get one cleanse off immediately, but caught out by the Wish. Pocket Sand make the connection. The charging from Xinyu, just chasing through. OUG will be cleansed nice and easily onto KLA, just finishing up 17S. One last dash, one last kill. Absolutely huge is now QGG trying to go for the turn. The 1 versus 3. Xinyu low HP. He is going to keep that pressure up. The Fear and Shove comes down, and he is just unrelenting onto Xinyu. Looks like Xinyu will be able to get the heal off. His QGG does not want to be going down yet. He does have that rebirth available, and actually WBG have slid in as a third party. They're looking to cleanse themselves, remember, as well, as in comes DRG. There's the burn, there's the pop. KLA finally going down, and the fight is still not done. Jing finds himself stunned, locked, rooted, fanned, has to use the ultimate. Can he keep the sustain going? He needs to dash, but he's frozen. He can't move. The crowd control is too strong. Finally getting the dashes, so some of that sustain is going to kick in. Some of the health is going to be recovering for him. He's actually doing a fair amount of work here onto Don Q, forcing the ultimate out. It's JDG off in the distance now, pressuring up on the Jing. SS comes in onto Jing, the parry. WBG lose their star as Xinyu now pinned in place. This fight just doesn't end up.
Oh my god, what is happening? The OUG, a team that got out and now coming back in, going in with that drop-down focus on to WBG, but then immediately getting fiended by a Tomok. I'm not sure if it was Bowder or JDG that managed to who got the Wisp on them in the first place, but hey, bit of taste of their own medicine. They drop down, kill someone from WBG, and then immediately get wisped and eliminated themselves. Looks as though WBG are going to lose another member. However, I believe that their Hardy, Sleepwalker, is still alive. And he did get a Soul Bloom as well. He managed to cleanse the Yang depletion, so he's not going to be going down just yet, and potentially will be able to recover the game for his team if he's able to get enough money to buy those rebirth charms. JDG trying to chase down this player, trying to chase down OUG SS, going through the portal. It's not looking too good for him though, as all 3 members of this team immediately come through the portal after him and take him down. OUG now only has 1 member left on their feet. The zipping, but they may be able to come in and get the res. No, in fact, he's going to instead hold E and let himself die, as perhaps OUG, there it is, OUG are going to be going to buy the rebirth charm and potentially immediately pick up their Hardy. That's why he held E in this situation. But we're going to be going into the second set of Realms of Yang, ladies and gentlemen. GG up against KLA and FPX up against JDG. Xiao now grappling to the sky. It can create an opening. Does have that F3 available, ready to go at a moment's notice. Looking to drop down here with this R&B. Oh! Baits the focus hit into the parry. Unfortunately, no significant follow-up, but catches him on his combo break with the F3 into the R&B focus. Jing just absolutely cooked by FPX. Xiao doing it, just reading him like an absolute book, playing it perfectly with this pole sword now. Looking to drop down. Follow up on this uppercut. Kiki trying to stay within this circle. Is not looking too good for him, though. FPX just going to make short work of him, I imagine. Just stalling it out, allowing him to live a little bit longer so that they can get their buff later on and inherently have it for longer later on into the game. KLA, though, up against GG. They're still scrapping it out. 17S is extremely low. QGG managed to get the F1 grab onto one of these players, but it doesn't look as though it's going to be an easy comeback in this fight as they've already lost their Karumi to Mulk half HP. QGG does have most of his effective health. Trying to make something happen. The scale rush with the golden spear, looking to find an entry. Trying to find another one. Base the parry. LXM now using that wisp to go sky high. QGG does not get caught. Breaks line of sight. Uses that F1. If he gets hit by a focus, he's going to be able to grab them here. But he instead sends a focus attack and is going to lose his golden spear on top of it all. Good effort coming out from him, but GG redeeming themselves are going to be taking home this Realm of Yang.
Yeah, it's been a pretty terrible day for them as well, so it's nice to see that they've had a recovery here, as we're going to see JDG come back with the Realm of Yang debuff on them. 4.5 minutes left. As a quick replay from earlier, this is a 2-tick from JDG being run down by Bowder. Not really able to do much there. That was maybe they were isolated from the Realm of Yang.
I think that they were in a 2v3 in Yang. I think that's what may have happened.
Ah, yes.
And 2-tick had died before going into the Realm of Yang, and now they do find the rebirth charm for him, so it is salvageable. But they do have 2 players with Yang depletion at the moment, so it's gonna be they're gonna need the they're gonna need to do something about this. Kakaishi going for the grapple, gets the F3 onto Walker. Hardy having already used the cube now, not looking too good as he finds the armor reset. Blue armor swap, but it's not enough whatsoever. Immediately put into the blender by DRG. DRG on 5 eliminations, doing pretty well for themselves so far in this lobby. Looking at the leaderboard, though, KLA currently leading the charge with 9 eliminations. However, they do have Yang depletion. OUG on 8, but only 2 members alive. GG on 5. Bowder on 6. DRG on 5. X1 on 3. FPX on 8. JDG on 8, but 2 with Yang depletion. And then ASE with 3. Pretty even. No massive outlier in terms of kills so far in this game.
No, it's a very bloody game, but it's a very clean spread of the blood. As they're going to be spawning up right on the edge here for KLA. Let's have a little bit of work to do. 3 minutes left to get those kills. A bit of shopping just to grab whatever they can. They hammered an item there, changed it over to something a bit more comfortable with, or suited on Soul Jades. KLA, they've been having a pretty good day. Haven't been able to fully stick a landing yet, but they've had a pretty decent day. This is their opportunity, especially with GG underperforming as well. They are close to first. I think first is 121 points or 26 points, I believe. It's very close. They're on 96, and they've still got this game plus the rest of the other games. They've got a lot they could do to catch up.
I think I noted it down earlier. What is it? Oh, Alliance, actually, they have 110.5.
Oh, it's super close.
Yeah, it's very, very close in top 5. But OUG actually have managed to break into that top 5 spot, now sitting in 4th place. But DRG, KLA scrapping it out. The Wuchen port is going to be utilized as DRG was put in a pretty bad spot. And KLA looking for these Yang depletion cleanses. They do have time. 2 minutes is not too bad, but they'd much rather be able to cleanse it sooner rather than later. Donkey9, though, he's ran straight into the hands, the clutches of GG. It's not looking too good for him. KLA lurking on the outside, waiting to see if they can jump in and claim these soul blooms. Kakaishi now using that Viper ultimate to try and buy some time, peel this pressure off from GG. He might have been able to do so as well. Oh, wait, what? What just happened? CGS somehow got a kill there with a pistol. I don't know. I did not see that, but hey, blink and you'll miss it. Kakaishi is getting chased down though.
They got grappled there, so they get the lockdown. They're keeping the pressure up, and that's going to be one person cleansed once this comes through. Though Kakaishi's armor swaps off and actually puts a better distance around. They got a minute left, and they still need to get 2 soul blooms. Remember, this is going to be a tough ask. Kakaishi still on the run. Finally, not going down. They have to just full send. They do not have the time. Kakaishi is actually such a nuisance for them. GGG about to go down. The king is killed in the middle of all of this. Is now GG are fighting versus KLA. Kakaishi gets down to FPX after all of that. Do they cleanse? I don't think they do. I think this is the end for GG.
Cleanse. It might be the full commitment.
I am so surprised how bad that went for them. We say this, 25 seconds, they're getting the burst onto FPX. They still got 2 more fearing shoves. GGG's kind of just stuck on the rocks though. He's really struggling to get some openings in. As FPX able to take down 17, and that is it. 13 seconds on the clock. No way they're going to be able to cleanse him in time. 17S, the only hope for KLA is also down, and bye-bye GG. We'll see you again.
You see the look on his face, it's just pure pain right there. Actually, pure pain.
They had 3 versus 1, and they couldn't close on Kakaishi. That is tragic.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't have the weapons for it. He was able to permanently get those armor resets. Not having the stamina, perhaps, just not able to close out that kill. Unfortunate for them. Very, very sad. Even just 1 soul bloom would have meant that they could potentially salvage the game, but unfortunately just not able to hold him down. GG, looking pretty solid though. Not too bad for them. 7 eliminations. Looking to try and close out this game. Very scaled up at this point as well. They have 25,000 Darktide coins in the bank ready to spend on top of all of that. X1 with a golden armor on the Viper comp with, I believe, I'm not sure if that's a gold pulse sword or a golden dagger. It's a bit too far in the distance for me to see. Oh, that's a gold pulse sword, I think. I can't tell.
Yeah, it is.
A golden pulse sword. But we're gonna actually have a Plumed Castle endgame, it seems. Oh, I've not seen one of these in a little bit. Definitely a pretty interesting endgame. It's not a tree endgame, which is typically the win condition for a Viper composition going into heal-off situation. However, Plume Castle might as well be a tree endgame as it has so much verticality. You've got the floating rocks, you've got all sorts of terrain. But I believe actually now that we've got a little bit of a map zoom in, the safe zone is going to be moving outside to the outskirts of Plume Castle. Although I think there is going to be a little bit of the platform, the elevated platform at the edge, on the eastern edge of the safe zone for the Vipers to potentially try and hold. With the cicadas, the sand siphon compositions looking to hold the ultimate low ground.
GG taking a bane means Bowder might try and close in on them. They actually did get a couple of taps as well with the cannons. Then they're just going to call it there. Burn a little bit of resources as the Bane's breath wears off. And Bowder actually not wanting to fully step up because the Soul Altar is spawning. Now, it is a Draco Storm one. So
no, the Mystic Might.
A Mystic Might. They're both looking like dragons. It gets me. Somewhat similar colors. I know Draco Storm's more blue and Mystic Might's more green, but they're both that blue-green.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
I hate my life.
Dracosaurn one is like a sort of turquoisey green.
Yeah, right.
The Mystic Might is a sort of blue.
One's a green-blue, one's a blue-green.
Yeah, it's all blue and green at the end of the day. But Bowder looking to try and close out this Spirit Well. They are going to be getting it somewhat for free, as it is Mystic Might. So
3 gold armors though.
Yeah, we said it earlier. If it's White Tiger's Prowess, everyone's going to contest. If it's Mystic Might, it's like that's pretty mid. Yeah, I don't mind. You guys can have it if you like. Not worth risking endgame for it. However, it does give them the full knowledge of where everybody in the endgame is, so they can immediately try and find those solos, perhaps, or just have full information going forward. It is definitely useful alongside a defense buff, so they can still take the initiative and look to engage. However, it's not going to result in as much value as White Tiger's Prowess.
Yeah, it's still going to be good for them because they could track exactly where Corki went and able to chunk him down real low, not letting him reset. Bowder also all got golden armor, which is absolutely massive for them. Corki, he just can't get away. Wherever he goes, he just gets run down. 3-3-0 from GG, able to slide in and secure that kill. Puts him up to 8. GG. We said they need a good game today. This might be that window, that opportunity for them. WBG started in the bottom end of the day, and even though this game has been underwhelming, they are in 7th place. They've gone from bottom table to top table in one day. Really, really impressive stuff from those guys. It just feels like we're cooling off. FPX have got themselves on the edge of that little floating island off in the distance. So they're going to be sitting quite comfortably, although the zone is now moving, which will force them down. X1 ZDI also forced from the high he was on. Mystic Might still available to Bowder, so they still have that scouting. I think they're using it on 2-tick right now. Getting a little bit of damage off onto him. 2-tick very, very low. Having to jump down behind the wall to get to safety, and Yu just comes in with a cannon. Will not let anybody get that respite they want.
Bowder. I mean, another important thing to note is that the Mystic Might allows you to determine which character's which and then focus out specific compositions if you want. A zone X1 ZDI dropping down from above with this Viper ultimate, able to lock down a couple players. Run does get caught outside of the zone, but immediately is able to use that ultimate to get back to safety. I believe as well that Bowder's Peak used that Karumi circle to try and keep him alive. JDG lurking as well. Jing able to pick up a kill onto LYD. Bowder trying to hold the sort of mid-ground between the low and the high ground. JDG up on the ultimate high ground right now. There is like a platform at the top of the zone, and then I think there's somebody clutching the underneath it, trying to hold on for dear life. Bowder now looking to engage, going to that low ground. They have the Cloud Weaver. That was it. I forgot it for a second. Cloud Weaver is burned into my mind. We've all experienced this, Jade Lamau. But yeah, look at that. XLY just at the top with JDG just trying to stay as inconspicuous as possible, ready to drop down at a moment's notice. FPX now no ultimates available, seemingly trying to hold this position. X1 now having been forced to drop down. The Tessa is going to be knocked into the zone. Good cover. But no follow-up. Zhao's just trying to hold the space. Does have the really cavalry bloom as well.
That parry came through, and he made sure that they could get back on their feet and get that weapon. Bowder forced himself up into the high ground. GG still holding on, waiting for an opportunity to come back. Things are about to get real explosive, real quick. FPX already get one. Sandstorm breaks out on the edge of the zone just to be a real nuisance to everyone. Health bars being minced. Yu has the cleave. Bowder are just going to mince through everybody in the lobby, but not before GG take a couple of names themselves. GG somehow almost turn it. Yu is the last one standing.
The north of Wreckage Plains going to be grabbing those Fireflies as well. 5-2-1 and FPX gonna look for the cave Fireflies, but they are immediately getting contested. This could get pretty spicy. Xiao has managed to find himself a fan. Yin, 521 Yin, has no weapon to his name, just getting absolutely fried by these fan RMBs. Not looking good for him. However, Pampy has now come out of the cave, has a purple armor and a weapon, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. He's gonna go down pretty quickly. No ultimate utilized either, as he did get silenced, unfortunately. And FPX looking like they're gonna be coming away with a win in this area. I can't wait with the slab, so good. Oh, FPX. Originally, this drop was actually called the FPX drop, but then it became the TE drop, and then it became the JL drop, because the old FPX players moved to TE, and then they moved from TE to JL, and now it's back to FPX seemingly, because FPX won the off spawn for that one.
Well, GG in their normal drop spot, up to their normal shenanigans. They're going to fight here versus ASE. Water gets a quick armor reswap on, has to dash away to safety from them, but GG. Lemon's about to get picked back up, and Water may just go down in the meanwhile. They're keeping the pressure up onto Water. There's going to be the parry on the 3-3-0, but Water can't follow up. Lemon didn't get picked up in time. Corky pinned against the wall, and GG secure themselves their 4th kill of the game. Really solid start for these guys.
Okay. They get their favorite drop, and all of a sudden they start absolutely gaming. They're cooking. They get 4 kills. They're slapping the Karumi. Poor Karumi feels bad. But we're heading on over to Sunwing's Rest. DRG and JDG looking as though they might be fighting it out pretty soon. Tick takes a bit of damage. Forced to use that combo breaker, now using the ultimate Jing. Oh, this is why I was wondering, where's the third teammate? And there they are, in the back, utilizing that Moonbane, going to be dropping it down onto DRG's forehead. WX98 trying to disengage, popping that poison mushroom to ice off this pressure. Very nicely done. Jing now may have, just screwed up a little bit, put himself in a position to get poisoned, and now the Moonbane's gonna amount to pretty much nothing.
Yeah, I think that is just gonna be the end. I mean, they were successfully kited away as well. Got out of the Bane's breath before it was really a threat at all.
Yeah,
so,
I think Tutik just overextended initially and lost too much health and wasn't able to follow up on the Moonbane cast.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened. I'm not sure. Maybe they just shot it. I'm not really sure about this one, but
no.
DRG looking to close the gap, come in and take advantage of their loot advantage. Jing holding this greatsword R&B. Is he gonna find an opening? This is not how you. What? Okay, bro. What's going on, Jing? I don't know about that one, big dog. Just holding R&B out in the open, not threatening anyone. Just sends a 0.9 LMB focus into his face. Just immediately gets parried. But he's gaming now in that Kylan ultimate. The fast race car crashing through. It's the car crash coming through the windshield. Jing, surprise, jumping right on in. His ultimate is going to be expiring now, though. Unfortunately, now he is going to be getting a taste of his own medicine. The Hardy coming in, committed ultimate. Jing is going to be taken down. DRG looking favored to win this engagement. The cube does come out there for Kakaishi. Oh, now for WX98, just playing the neutral. They could lose this. Kiki does have ult active. They need to not. They got double fist blades, pretty tough to overcome, but Kiki does get a little bit over aggressive, sends the blue focus, and does get taken down. DRG gonna come out with the dub.
Yeah, nice little win there for DRG. Wow, really forgot who I was looking at there. Yeah, it was a bit of a fumble, honestly, from JDG there. Played that a little bit underwhelmingly. Now,
indeed.
As we hit the bro,
you went so British there. I had to follow it up, bro.
Mate, I'm from Surrey. What do you want? Like
a little underwhelming indeed. Ah, yes, indeed, old boy. That's excellent.
Positively terrible.
Indeed. Indubitably. He's having a great time. Just improving everyone's experience, his viewing experience right now, as every single one of these teams just looking around, looting up.
This is for everyone at home. This is what sleep deprivation looks like.
But I mean, we're right though. I think we're right. Like Firefly maps, they're super oogly off the rip, and then they just die down very quickly. It just becomes a loot fest. As I think it's partially due to the fact that people don't know when people have ultimates because Fireflies screw up the timing, and also because a lot of the they want to scale up really well in these games so that they can actually do well going into mid game, I believe, because of the Yang situations, etc. But OUG might actually be having a fight here. Yeah, it looks as though WBG might be in a bit of a bad spot. Axiao getting forced to use that ultimate now. Zhao Yu with those purple fist blades going to be doing some work. OUG, Walker needs to focus. Has the tether active, not too dangerous just yet. This might be a bit bad, hit brain.
Yeah, Zinyu just going to go in for a heal. Keeping the pressure up. Walker gets hit with the old right hook. The old Titan classic. Keeping the pressure up onto him. Sandstorm breaks out. The Sleepwalker's pinned in place. They call the Bane's Breath. Too little, too late. Looking for the clangs. No parries. Fully connect yet. Zinyu is being juggled around. WBG looking for the turnaround. Zinyu's coming.
Oh my god, no!
Absolutely beautiful. The fourth member for WBG, the King, on the run. The parry comes in and Jing will just unleash the burst, unleash the damage. SS just about evading, getting himself caught out here. WBG still have the Bane's Breath coming in. The King's clipped. SS is also clipped. Absolutely enormous. Zhao trying to make a run away from SS, but in comes the backup. Popping the ultimate here from him. Woo! Into a Bane's Breath, marginally evaded. The WBG have the pressure. SS is holding fast.
Hold the door.
Bane's Breaths are just so close to clipping. He's Bane surfing so well.
Spooky. Okay, the Moonbane's over. The snake is gone. The snake is no longer staring you down.
Is that a third party?
No, it's OUG. They rest.
Oh, they rest.
Wait, what? Yeah. OUG opting to go for the salty run back. Like, they only won because of the Moonbane. Get him, boys! And now the King, he's on his own. The Kurumi ultimate has been utilized. He's trying to get away. Lost most of his health. It's looking pretty rough for them. They may have bitten off more than they can chew. Axiao trying to make something happen now, disengaging. Having lost up most of the shield, the tether is active. The King has found an armor swap as well. Ooh, gets caught on the rocks. 1 HP. F comes out now.
He's able to heal.
Walker extremely low. Jing also getting chased down. All of this is just going back and forth. OUG, the jabbing comes through. OUG now. Can they actually finish them off? I think they can. They killed two. Now Jing is... Bro, damn.
The King, more like the GOAT. That guy held
the
on.
GOAT.
He did not go down.
He is the GOAT.
Inside the realm of Yang, we got X1 taking on DRG. ZDI, I mean, he just doesn't get a move. It looks like WX98, also low HP, just going to go for a quick tumble away. But this is looking rough here for him. They do have a man advantage, though, so he can just kind of play distraction for a brief second. But WX98 is taken down by the horizontal from XLY, has to take up to the skies, and suddenly X1 have evened this one up, or have they actually? No, it's still a 2 versus 3. Can he make this work? XLY being chased on by Dongqing, trying to put some damage in, but he's going low. Cubes away to safety. Pressure's being pushed on as he is taken down. Icarus flew too close to the sun there.
He did indeed. Now JDG up against Bowder. You better bow to the king. Jing. Oh, sorry. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't stop myself. JDG Jing, they're gonna try and chase down this team as they've teleported away with that Wu-Chen port. Yeran eating a focus from the side. Yeran on the Yota Kime as well. We're seeing the OG attack on Titan here. Can it overcome this team composition? Can it beat the Kylin Hardy zipping comp that's been taking Naraka by storm? Looks as though one of these players has been taken out. Bowders U has been eliminated. It's not looking too good for them. Yeran pretty healthy though. JDG Kiki not able to use the ultimate in time. Perhaps he was silenced. Who knows? JDG and now Bowder equalized 2 versus 2. Yeran now utilizing that ultimate with the beautiful skin on the old skin. Very nice. Yeran slice and dice looking to chase down Two-Tick. Yeran is going to be tasked with chasing him, perhaps he's going to let him leave. Go for the res, go for the loot
accuracy there was absolutely beautiful from Yeran.
Very
I'm
nice.
Still a big advocate for Yoto. She's my second favorite after Valda. So it's great to see her occasionally show up and get piloted well. If you get into late game and the Infernal Circle closes, Yoto Ultimate absolutely ruins lobbies. It is really rough.
Agreed. It is very strong. But it's I don't know. It's just one of those characters that the value is obviously still there. It's just that other things have slightly more and just end up being more useful and more.
I think the value for her is very much at the end of the game. That's when she's like at her highest value.
Yeah.
And there's other characters who also have value in the end game, but also have value later, earlier as well.
Indeed. Looks as though 5-2-1 though, unfortunately. We were talking about them earlier, and saying that they were doing pretty well, and but they need to keep things up. And it looks as though they've just not managed to do so. 5-1, sitting in the 18th spot with Yang Depletion in a dire position. Now do get fully eliminated from this lobby in game number 6. They want to qualify for the bi-weekly. I don't know, it seems kind of like a pipe dream at this point. 30+ points would be what they need to get in game number 6. JDG now Two-Tick. He's still alive, having survived the fight up against Bowder, but immediately gets spotted out here by OUG. Jinyu grappling in, trying to find an opening, gets a huge amount of damage onto GG. Fortunately for GG, they did have the Vermilion Burst Mite, so they're not down to the count just yet. But that was spicy. KLA now on this comp. 1 kill. Yeah, it doesn't look like a very good composition, not gonna lie. Based off of its performance so far, I'm not sure if it's worthwhile.
I'm not gonna be a hater. If I speak, I get in trouble. But yeah, it sucks. I mean,
but look at that! Look how cool that is. That's so cool, though. The double jump from Monk now. Oh, he gets the grab. Does he get another one?
He's got
him. He for the double grab. The goat. Godley, get him. Oh, he's looking for it. Can he find another one?
Ooh. Tree got in the way. How do I cast? You're making monkey noises in my ear, man.
Monkey.
Godly able to get up in the mech. Put some distance actually between him and everyone as Rosemary looking for the ultimate. Big problem is they lost their Zai. And I don't know. I just think KLA, the comp is a bit questionable for me when there's so many comps that can deal with it at the moment. And they pay a pretty heavy price on that one now. Rosemary from SS1 is being juggled by DRG. Is able to hit 3 of them back with that hang sword. Able to do a fair amount of work. But it's a hard ask to live that, to be honest.
It really is.
Especially for Kylan on your pocket. Like, he's just going to dash.
Yeah, it's trying to 1v1 a Kylan when he's in ultimate is hard enough. When you got Kylan in ult with 2 of his teammates chasing you, it's cooked. It's cooked. Unless you run him into another player or another team, you're just not getting away.
PG waiting to jump into this realm of Yang. They want to kind of put off jumping in until as late as possible to see if they can get a free realm of Yang, hoping other teams jump in.
Yeah,
like this one from them. We do see this more and more. Teams not wanting to risk it.
I also think that it could partially be the fact that if you wait for a while and then other teams go in, trying to get that sort of the free Yang snipe, that you can end up finding a team that you actually want the fight. And then also, the later that teams go into the realm of Yang, the later they end up picking up a buff, whoever wins the realm of Yang at least, which then means that the buff ends up lasting later on in the game. Which is definitely another thing to consider. One thing I wanted to say about KLA's composition choice, they're pretty secure. You know, they're pretty fine in terms of qualification. It is theoretically possible that they chose to play this comp to test it out and see whether or not it was worth playing in the finals, as they're all but certainly going to be qualifying.
Yeah, you could say it's a bit of a scouting route from them. Yeah, inside this realm of Yang, we have GG taking on DRG. Can't really see DRG's health bars. You can see that Kakaishi is very low, being targeted out. In comes the ultimate from CJS on to Kakaishi. The combo is brutal. That's the Takeda burst that we know with the dual swords. It is his signature
He's got the
weapon.
lawnmower out.
And he is just cutting people down. Absolutely brutal. Still got another charge of the ultimate as well. Fear and shove. Good opportunity onto WX98. He's uppercutted, juggled, sliced apart.
He's still alive because Kylan.
Hanging on. They're going to put the damage onto WX98 with the dual swords. They're still keeping them alive for now, but there it is. That's the kill onto him.
There it is.
One last one. I love watching a good Takeda when they pop off.
Cavalry Bloom Gaming. CJS just sat on the sit-on mower. He's just having a good time. Got a beer in hand, just mowing the grass, just like chilling out. It's just 7 kills under his belt. Now he's gonna get Draco Storm. Good luck standing in front of this guy. It's just, you're absolutely cooked if you were into this team right now. GG finally stepping it up. It's good to see. Definitely good to see. Sitting on how many kills? 13 kills?
Yeah,
pretty solid.
A win here actually is just first place.
Yeah.
Literally.
If they get the win and they get a few more kills.
I think even if they didn't get any more kills and they just placed first, the multiplier would be enough. But
yeah, actually, you might be right.
With placement points and multiplier, it'll be enough.
True.
True. OUG just a
hello. OUG.
So there is competition for the top. Game 6 could be spicy.
It could be spicy indeed, especially considering that looking at the lower end in terms of the threshold for qualification, X1, JDG, SS1, DRG, and FPX are all very, very close. And EWG, a team that we didn't think could possibly get eliminated, might actually end up going. If X1 has a massive game or JDG has a massive game, then all within about 10 points of each other.
Yeah,
not that big
the kills they need to climb up. Most crucially as well.
Look at them, they're gaming right now as well. Look at them. This might be it.
Keep in mind, FX and DRG both have the Remy Yang debuff on them as well, so this could get spicy as Bowder have launched into this one. Okay, X1. Their chances to pull ahead may be getting a little bit slimmer here with the Bowder entry. ZDI able to get his dashes through the window, grapples out, and he is just running, but Yoran is on his pocket. Rosemary is going to get picked up by Zhen. Oh no, Pete comes in. If Pete had been a little later, he might have been able to get an extra kill for his team, but...
I was thinking, is that why he's letting this guy res? No, he just immediately jumps in and stops the res.
I think it looks like Zhen not going to be able to break away, although maybe. I mean, when you're in town here, you just have so many doors, windows, and kind of cubbies you can slide in. It's actually very hard to commit and fully get a kill. And X1, they kept their Kylan alive, considering he was getting chased down. There's the rebirth charm from ZDI as well. Good job. Oh no, don't worry. He's found himself caught out.
I was about to say it. Yeah, good job, but unfortunately your other teammates good. Oh wait, they both died. You just, oh my god. I feel like you may have just maybe cast him a little bit. It's okay. It's not mention it. It's fine. Unfortunate for them. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right about Celestra. Trying to chase someone down in Celestra, good luck. Trying to chase, there's a common saying, catching Matari in Celestra is just a joke. It's been a meme since the beginning of the game. Trying to catch players in this city is so difficult because there's just so many avenues of escape, so many places that you could hide for a second. Breaking line of sight is not that difficult in a place like this. However, as soon as you head out to the outskirts of Celestra, you could find yourself out in the open, as these players currently are. FBX trying to chase down DRG out in the open now. Kurumi eating a blistering edge to the face. Zhao heading over, going point blank. Position 1, Junks taking a lot of damage, forced to use that ultimate. Zhao now using that F3, trying to dive in. Now looking to fade back a little bit. The Kurumi ultimate is going to get utilized. DRG not looking to let them go without a fight. Now trying to force them out of this Kurumi cycle. Zhao now getting another parry, but immediately mitigated by the Kylan ultimate. Diving through the car crash, coming straight through the windshield. Zhao trying his best to stay on his feet. Hasn't lost too much health just yet, but immediately loses the rest of his armor. The F3 comes out, the Zai ultimate as well. Don Q9 immediately getting consolidated on the rest of the team, trying to peel for him. But Xiaohu and Zhao are not going to let him go. The healing is ticking away. The Hardy Cube is going to come in clutch. Junks is going to be eliminated. Now it's only 2 members of FBX. However, I believe there may have been a Soul Bloom picked up somewhere. Xiaohu, or he just got a full heal. But Bowder are going to be coming into the mix, diving in with the attack on Titan. The Yoto ultimate is going to be utilized. Peak is going to get his third party though by GG, jumping in with that Tumultuous, immediately exploding Peak and taking his armor. And now Bowder run away, licking their wounds and hope to recover.
That was chaos. That fight didn't end.
That really was.
It was literally just one fight.
It's still not over.
Still not over. There's Don Q. Only a team player remaining, and they got 10 seconds on the Roma Yang debuff, so I think they might be a little bit done regardless. DIG eliminated from the lobby. FBX are down a player as well. Wait, there's not many people left in this game.
There are 12 people left.
3 full teams, and that's it.
Oh, okay, and now there's another. This is going to be another 2 players, so 14.
Okay, 14. How do you contest GG here? There it is.
Yeah, you can't.
What's the buff? Oh no, it's too early. That's the next one. Yep.
There.
I always forget there's an intermission. So
Indeed, a small intermission. Get your little pots of ice cream, your golden armors. And CJS very happy, very scaled, legendary ult status as well. They spot out a team OUG over there in the distance. Instead, they're going to be looking to loot up. Both of these teams, OUG and GG, are extremely scaled up here. Bowder hiding, as they know that if they get spotted out, they could very easily just get fully committed on. As although they are running this the Viper Yoto, Wu Chen only really offers utility when he has his ultimate as an escape, and with the zone getting tighter and smaller, it's not going to be easy to get much value. OUG, having spotted them out, as I said, immediately getting forced out, being pushed by OUG. Bowder forced to disengage, immediately run the other way, run over to the buildings. It's going to be hard for them to chase them down. OUG, though, here we go. The cube is being put down, immediately cancelling out of the ultimate, I would imagine. Gets 1 slash, puts cube down. There we go. Cancel the ultimate, keeping about 45%. This is gonna get spicy here, Brain. So many close quarter spots. A Yoto ultimate is gonna do damage if they all get grouped up.
Yeah, it's gonna absolutely rip through them.
Jinyu, speaking of, he's about to do some cleaving himself.
He has himself caught, actually. Ooh. I don't think he's gonna do much cleaving if he carries on like that.
No.
Very low. Yoran also getting focused out. The Bane's Breath comes in. Peak trying to put SS's back to it. As in comes the rest of OUG. Just the pressure on a Peak. Yoran comes in with the F to make sure that they're nice and safe. Gets the swinging blade down. Lovely little escape there. As Peak trying to evade Jinyu. Knocks him into the zone. Just gets a little bit of poke from that Shadow Corruption. They're just pressuring up, keeping this one going. You onto the king, ooh, able to get a massive clobber down.
Great sword gaming, let's go.
Space. It is so explosive, this game. People are actually jumping into the zone. SS may find himself caught out. You interrupted with his dash initially. They're going to Wu Shen ult out. Bowder want a bit of space, but GG and FPX are in the area, so that could get hairy. Looks like GG quite happily set up to take himself this Spirit Well. FPX are able to take out Yoran. Looking to actually turn for peak as well. FPX! That's some serious damage coming out from those guys. I don't think anyone's contested GG, though.
Not just yet, but they're not actually sitting inside it. They're trying to bait teams to come over to them, I think.
I mean, they're strong.
I think I think they've charged it up like most of the way, and now they're trying to get a team to come over, and then they're going to cap it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. They've almost capped it. They're trying to get a team to come contest them, and then they're going to immediately ult and then cap the Spirit Well.
Oh, that's really smart.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I see what you're doing, GG.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. But I don't think any team is wanting to do that. I think they all clock their goddamn GG trying to bait us. Nah, dude, we ain't falling for that. Not again.
Yeah, there ain't no way they're falling for that one. Oh, no. They don't cap it yet. Again, they want this as late as possible. The later they have this buff, the more likely they are, depending on what the buff is, mind you. I think it's I want to say it's a White Tigers, but I could be very wrong.
I think it's Mystic Might. If it's White Tigers, that would be very surprising, as none of these teams have contested. You know, as we said earlier, I think that if it's gonna be White Tigers, then everybody would contest the buff. If it's Mystic Might, then teams just don't bother. Or at least that's kind of been the tendency so far.
Okay, they've lost the safety net, so GG probably want to turn their attention
now the ults, and there it is, Mystic Might. Get their ults back online. CJS getting tossed around by this Kylan though.
Yeah, he's trying to get the heal off,
not able to. The Kurumi ultimate now being put down. Ooh. CJS. He's lurking at the edge. Trying to make his way in. The Kylan just doing so much though. Look at these Kylans just flying through, cleaving through every single one of these players. Insane.
Ultimately, they don't get the kills though. The gold armor meaning GG's very tanky. OEG also got gold armor. So these are just such stacked final lobbies. CJS pops the ultimate, gets the damage down onto FPX. The Sandstorm breaks out. FPX's health bars are just bursted through. Gets the pull in from the fist weapons as well. Consistently pressuring up those. Doing so much work. Another charge comes down from that Fear and Shove from CJS as he continues to pester and just rattle through the health bars of people who stand in front of him. No more Fear and Shoves available though for CJS, so I will make him a little bit weaker as he's just going to go up and get onto the high ground now. 8 people left in this lobby, 1 minute 51 until this game fully closes out. Yao trying to find an opening if they can get it, but OUG pressuring up onto them. They're just going to make sure they're knocked into the zone. Battered down. No way Yao is going to survive this one. Down he goes to Jinyu. Able to pick that kill up nice and easy. Jinyu now got the ultimate back up and available. Just cubes up. Gets the glider to some safety. LXM hiding on the high ground. It does look like GG are waiting for those ultimates to come back up and available before they pressure up more. But the problem is OUG starting to pull ahead as far as the kills go. So GG need to commit. Jinyu still got that ultimate. Looking for the dashes. Able to get a couple off there. SS is going low. But so is CJS. Jinyu with this ultimate. Still got so many dashes to work with. It can be so oppressive playing into him, especially when he's got the gold weapon to upgrade it. GG. I don't think they're going to be able to hold on for much longer. LXM is doing his best. Able to sidestep away, but he is knocked into the zone. Taken down by the king. And OUG are going to close this one up. CJS, the only man standing. There goes GG. VX's junks. He doesn't even want to give him the kill. He's just making a break for it. Can he get away is the question. Nope, he was hit, so down he goes.
Oh, there it is.
The game to OUG. Very, very convincing win from them there.
Oh, indeed. What a game. Actually so oogly, it's insane. We had 3 teams at the end. It looked like it looked like an EU tournament, like an NA tournament. We got only 3 teams at the end who were turbo stacked. Actually crazy. But another thing that I mentioned just before can lock them down effectively, prevents Matari from dashing, it just makes it extremely difficult, prevents Valda from being able to do too much, etc. You know, I think it is more. I would have to talk a bit about it to Raven, but even Raven, like, I mean, he could probably deduce what it does, but the thing is, it's something that's very rare. We don't see this. We haven't seen this composition played except for when WBG played it last bi-weekly. So there's still a little bit of undiscovered knowledge with this composition. We're gonna have to pay close attention to see how it does, how it works, and if it can do well, or how it needs to be played for it to do well. I think it's a better way to put it. But not very much action off the rip here. A lot of teams playing it slow, looking to just get some decent loot first, and then look for an engagement afterwards. Surprising, considering that this is Firefly as well.
Yeah, it does look like standing in the no ult zone. WBG actually probably not particularly interested in fighting in a no ult zone where they can't actually utilize their monk. TwoTick just going to chase a little bit here on to a Xiao. Jing comes in on the back line. They put down some bubbles just to keep them going. TwoTick loses their armor. The Clank's coming in onto Jing. Jing's able to sustain for the moment with this no ult zone. It's going to definitely slow them down. Sleepwalker putting some damage out. TwoTick throws down the F and unleashes onto Jing. Jing's able to hold on for the moment. There's now TwoTick's being run down. That's going to be a kill picked up for them as they bring in another player. Turn around, caught out with a bubble, and they're able to secure yet another kill. WBG kicking it off in style. 3 kills for themselves. They pick up their teammates, and that's a good start for the Monk comp.
Absolutely. Getting that ball rolling early on is exactly what this composition wants to do, giving them the scaling potential. Very, very nice for a Tianhai. But we're heading on over to 521 and DRG scrapping it out on the Mercury River with the sand wall surrounding them, all locked in. Donq9 only Takeda in the lobby, pops that F1 in a bit of a bad situation. The Hardy Cube has allowed this 521 to disengage somewhat. Donq9 now being re-engaged upon. 521 tried to find the entry, but not really able to do so. WX98 now trying to chase them down. And also X1 now lurking on the edge, waiting, biding their time to see when is the best time to dive in and third party the situation. Fampy with a beautiful parry. Oh my goodness, what just happened there? A parry was done, but they immediately died. Yin does get taken down. X1 doing exactly what I said they would do, finds the right moment, the right timing, dives in and picks up 3 eliminations.
Really nice. GG being chased though by SS1. GG's 3-3-0 finds himself in a bit of danger. They're going to look for the burst. GG are just not about. They're just 3-3-0 is on their own, some as down they go. Some mighty.
I feel like this has been the. So this has been what's been happening so far today. 3-3-0 always gets left out in the cold, it seems.
Yeah, CGS now has to pull off a 1 versus 2. Can he do it? I don't think he's going to be able to. Trying to break away. I say that, he now gets the ultimate. This could be that turn. CJS looking for the opportunity. Gets 1 charge. Gets a second. He is just pestering, keeping the pressure up. Buttery Rock's going to be a bit of an annoyance to him here. Doing this on the edge of the cliff edge. He's going to get another heal out though. Keeping it going. The turn potential is there. CJS 1 versus 2. LXM's even picked up in the middle of it. 3-3-0. Once again isolated. Once their weapons back and once their gear back. There's the parry. There's the kick. 3-3-0. Able to break away. Got that zip. In comes LXM though. The ult's going to be popped as they try to find the turnaround. There's going to be Rest's ultimate himself just to keep him going. 3-3-0 trying to break away. The charge is there, but the damage is coming back to fire back out. They throw the ultimate down. As it looks like SS1 going to be losing their Karumi here. Tries to umbrella away, but CGS secures the kill. They salty ran back this. Wait. Yeah. This is just SS1 done. There's no way they turn this around without their Karumi, right? CGS just outplayed them super hard. They have great weapons. It's gonna have to be a fumble and a half. Ooh. No. That's it.
CJS with the nunchuck neutral. Very nice. Just hold horizontal blue. Good luck, you know, if you've got that charge, they just, what do? You know?
Sorry.
Hold check, if you...
The way you said very nice just made me think of Borat. You're like,
very nice.
Neutral, very nice.
Very nice. I mean, the thing is, so those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, nunchucks, when you hold horizontal and you have enough biding fury, which is the charge for nunchucks, it's its unique resource that this weapon has, that's visible. If the nunchucks are glowing, very sort of a golden orangey, you can tell that the nunchuck user has charge on the nunchucks. But also, if you're playing the nunchucks and you've got these sort of gold bars next to your crosshair, your cursor in the middle of the screen, and you have charge, and there's 4 bars of it, and when you hold horizontal, if somebody releases a blue focus attack into you when you're holding it, and you have minimum at least 2 bars of that charge, you will block the blue focus attack, taking I think it's about 50% of the damage, or 40% of the damage, something along those lines. And then you can choose whether or not to immediately release a focus attack in response, or you can just not do anything. You can just stand there, or you can dodge out into a light attack, that sort of thing. It's the built-in nunchuck mix-up. But the thing that I was referring to earlier is that nunchuck neutral, when you have charge in that kind of situation, it's just hold check city. You know, these players are just going to be holding focus into each other, and you just poking each other down with the chip game. And in that kind of situation, you just can't really break the defense unless the nunchuck player releases a focus attack, because that's the only way they lose. If they release and get parried, that's the only way they lose. If they just continue holding, continue chipping down their opponent, they're going to end up coming away with the win in the engagement. So that's what I was talking about. Very nice, nunchuck neutral. But we're heading on over to a fight here. JDG up against FPX. Junks gets taken down, but the immediate Wu Chen port taking them to safety. Junks does get resurrected, but it looks as though Kiki was quick with the musket, able to immediately snipe him the moment that he gets resurrected. Kiki now grappling, trying to shoot Xiao, surfing along the Mercury River, but is going to opt out of chasing him down. It's not really worth it. You're not going to be able to catch him here. I mean, he could, but chasing on your own without your teammates is always a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, especially when you haven't got that many grapples left, so if you get caught out, suddenly you're not going to make it back to your team. Kiki probably wants to grab some grapples, to be honest. Whilst they're running a little light on at the moment.
He just used about 12.
Oh, there's a shot for them, so they're okay.
Yeah, they're all right. Heading over to Yang as well.
X1 jumping in. They're going up versus GG. Don't see WBG on the map, so I don't think they're jumping into a Realm of Yang. Sadly,
not yet.
I want to see it. I want to see more of this team.
Oh wait, there's fighting going on outside. Just a quick side note: Xiaohu from FPX and Lemon from ASE have just been taken down in a fight outside. But carry on.
Right. Well, back to the action. X1 looking at ZDI, trying to find an opening onto GG's teammates. I'm going to get battered back a little bit, though. LXM in his pocket right now, just using Cube to break away for a brief second. 330 is going to be the target here. GG's 330 able to get himself out. ZDI's put the pressure up onto him, has the dashes ready. Needs to start landing them, though. 330 has been able to get away from him. And they were just actually keeping ZDI really getting that opener in. LYD trying to get onto 330 is going to look for those charges. Hasn't really been able to pull that trigger because he is just being juggled around by GG. ZDI is going to get the charge off. Finally starting to make some headway onto 330. He's still alive, though. Still keeping him going. ZDI is going to break up for the brief second here. Looks like there's not done yet. 50 seconds left on this Realm of Yang, though. Very hard for them to do it. CJS able to hold fast for the moment. GG haven't gone down at all in this fight, and now the ultimate's back. I feel like GG have a pretty solid chance to take this. ZDI lost so much health here. XLY also losing a chunk. LYD going to get open onto GG, just pestering away. 30 seconds left on the timer. Both teams have been able to sustain. GG have lost CJS, though, in the midst of everything. Parry on
the parry.
The follow-up is enough to secure the kill, but he's going to lose 330 in the meantime. No! 330 finds the turnaround! How do they do it? GG have 12 seconds. He loses 3-3-0. It's a 1v1. LXM has now help to work with, though. It's 5 seconds on the timer. ZDI just wants to buy this one out.
No way.
It will go down. Tragedy.
That's absolutely tragic. I couldn't have put it better. Oh, that is rough. But heading on over, DRG and 521 scrapping it out here. Looks as though WX98 has been eliminated as well. 521 having secured themselves a Mystic Might, I believe, from a Spirit Well. Looks as though this might be a bit cooked for DRG. Kakaishi trying to kite it out, trying to disengage. Does have quite a bit of terrain to work with. This terrain could be rather free. Gets flanked, gets caught out by all the members of 521. Just the pincer maneuver, taking down Kakaishi even through the Kurumi ultimate. Unfortunate for them. Thankfully, though, DRG Donkey9 had the presence of mind to immediately disengage, heading into the zone as soon as he saw WX98 go down, knowing that it was a lost fight and not worth sticking around. Also, another thing I'd like to add, WBG won their Realm of Yang and has Vermilion Bird's Might. This comp looks pretty good, looks pretty solid. Definitely performing a bit better than the Tianhai Feria Zai composition. I feel like that's rather evident considering performance so far today and in the previous bi-weekly.
Absolutely. Well, WBG pressuring up here inside the zone. They've got the Vermilion Bird's Might, so they do not mind about going down. Down goes one. Bowder trying to finish up another. Able to get it. About to take a WBG away from their Vermilion Bird's
X1
Might.
res on them.
X1 going for it. I mean, they've got they need to commit. 3 minutes 30 left on the debuff. ZDI got the ultimate peak. It's going to be the target. They actually switch focus for the moment. Yaran is going to be the next target. ZDI actually needs to commit ult here. I think he's being a bit too conservative on it. He's got the sustain. They just can keep that pressure up onto Yaran. But he's holding it for the moment. They are able to get one. That's going to be a cleanse on one person. The rest of the team come in. There's the ultimate from ZDI. They've got themselves a vibe for stun. They need to be careful of. Is going to connect with the Tessa as well. Sorry. ZDI, though, able to see if he can make the turn. They do lose one. Can they keep
God, the car crash!
So much damage coming out from ZDI. Dash much? Keeps the
look at him!
He's able to get the kill. 2 seconds gonna finish him though. There's no way ZDI's gonna be able to survive this one. JDG will find the turnaround. ZDI, no ultimate available.
Send it!
The uppercut. How is he doing it? Exing is going down. ZDI burned. Taken out.
No way! He takes him down with him, and now they're not. I don't think they're gonna have enough time to heal up and res Kiki and get all of them into the zone. I mean, I can't see the map, so I don't know exactly.
It's an early one.
Yeah, I know, but still, the anti-heal's built up. Well, at least it's built up on 2-tick. 2-tick can't really heal, but the zone's not that far. Damn. I think he was betting it. He was betting it all. He wanted them to get griefed by committing in the zone. But there is a team waiting. The zone's still moving. Bowder's waiting for them at the edge. Yeah, run. He smells the 0.9 release. He's like, you're going to send this. I know it. Immediately sends out the parry. Getting that punish. Jing now getting caught out as well. The Wu Chen ultimate is going to come through, but it's not going to be far enough for them to actually full disengage. Kiki instead is going to go right back into the zone and try and do something about this, trying to get Ye Run to go down with him, just trading out kills, but JDG's just not able to do it, and JDG are going to go down as well. And the hit brain
Bowder, that's going to be the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Hey, look at the leaderboard. Look at the leaderboard. There it is. That is it. I will say ASC and 521 are still alive. However, 521 would have to have an absolute monster of a game.
They had a good game one, to be fair, but it would have to be a huge game.
They would have to kill... I feel like they'd have to kill every single person that's left alive in this lobby and win. Because I'm not sure if anything less than that, it would be enough for them to qualify, unfortunately.
I'm afraid you might be right. But it's
they're
a good
doing
start.
it. It's a good start.
What they also could do is let people revive their teammates and then just chain kill them off that as well. There's an option through that. Now into the realm of Yang, we get to see the Titan at the beach comp as in comes Walker, trying to go for the slam. Can't find these grabs, unfortunately. We have got the Valda bubbles that were thrown up briefly. Walker unable to find himself a grab, still fishing for it. The King's able to evade and avoid him. And he get it. No, he can't. Slams forward once again. Walker not really going to have much impact yet on this Monk, and his team are actually going low. He's able to get the grab down, goes for the slam down as well, but that is going to be the end of that one. They do catch a whole heap of damage onto SS. SS
oh my god!
The shark comes up, and they secure the kills. Oh, this comp hits real hard, apparently. As OUG find out the hard way.
Okay, let's go!
I got a thing for Soggy Monk. This is sick.
Okay, bro, that's wild.
Monkfish! This comp is called Monkfish! I've named it. I don't care what. Don't give me a silence.
To be honest, not the worst name I've ever heard. Because it works on multiple levels. There's a monk. The fish implies a water theme, Valda's water theme.
A shark comes out the water.
Yeah, I mean that's just because of the kill effect from Valda's skin, but that's
okay.
That's not base game. It also works on the level that Monk is going to be fishing for grabs. You could say that or play on words.
Matari's just there, but you know, I like it.
Well, if you add translucent Monkfish. You got the Matari aspect as well.
There might be a breed of translucent monkfish.
That might actually be a thing. Who knows? I'm not a marine biologist. Exactly.
I'm calling it monkfish. I'm committed to this.
Oh my god! What? SS just got scale rushed out of nowhere. I didn't even know. I thought those were his teammates. I didn't see. OUG, Yang Depletion, looking to try and close out these kills onto Bowder, but it's not being made easy. No, I agree. Monkfish kind of sounds good. And I don't know if there's necessarily a clear objective for this composition to... I mean, you could call it anti... No, but... No, this wouldn't work. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to get back to you on that one. We're going to have to put
No, we're not. It's Monkfish. I've named it. Definitely gonna stick to this.
Okay. Right, we do have a bit of an interesting engagement here, though. A bit of an interesting fight between Bowder and OUG. I don't think I've ever seen a fight take place on these sails of this ship. You know, it is kind of cool, but what is going on at the same time? They're running out of grapples. SS has got 2 left. He's got 1. So you don't want to fight.
Many games that can take place like where a fight happens literally on a boat sails, just like up and down all of the boat sails. There's so much verticality to this fight. And it feels ultimately kind of redundant. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't think much is going to come of this, but now they're all forced down to the ground. I think we're going to get an actual fight taking place. Peak taken down extremely low. Does use that zipping ultimate, but is he going to be able to stay on his feet? Yu is trying to peel for him, but the King is not letting go. The Kurumi ultimate now being utilized as well. Yu running low on slashes. Might have to get a reset here.
Keeping the pressure up, Peak was able to survive during all of that though. SS unable to get the chain scythe to make connection. Does finally hit Peak. Peak needs to be a little bit careful, just avoiding and evading. Yoran's putting the pressure onto SS now. Remember, OUG, they need the cleanse. This could be really rough for them with SS going low. He might just be out of this one, trying to get away. Gets in with the Matari. Reset onto that F, and we'll actually be able to make a quick breakaway and heal up before rejoining back into the action. Wants to repop the armors as well, as KLA have joined in as well. Rico going to get knocked back. might just be the end here. It's down goes Rico, and that is OUG down a player. Into the lava we go. Dongqing not quite made the connection. Looks like they're just going to break off.
This is looking pretty rough for OUG at this point. Having lost their Kurumi, they're still trying to cleanse these Yang depletions. That gets the parry, but no follow-up, unfortunately. And it looks as though he is going to be taken down, and now there's only the Matari left alive. Still with Yang depletion, the King just getting focus slided into Cloud Weave. Oh my goodness, absolutely obliterated by KLA, having been spotted out by this Mystic Might. I think it's Mystic Might.
This is big. I saw
the. I don't think they have it anymore, but there was a sort of a wave that emanated from them. Perhaps it was something else. Not sure.
Quick note: at the scoreboard right now, we have multiple teams who could overtake OUG and GG after this. GG have 2 players left, so they're actually pretty weak right now. They've lost their zip.
I think they may have already been overtaken, in fact, because there was a team right underneath them.
There's teams that are very close.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think genuinely we could see, you know, WBG are very close. I believe it was, WBG and KLA, I want to say. Very, very close.
I don't know about WBG. But
WBG are like 5th right now.
Yeah.
And they're only about 10 points off GG and OUG. So depending on the results of this game, they could overtake. Hopefully we'll get a scoreboard back up again soon. Just having a brief look at the Soul Jades. Unfortunately, I have no idea what these Soul Jades are because
sadly it's not. Yeah, I don't read Chinese, unfortunately. Maybe one day. I do want to start. I do fancy learning Chinese. It would be a very cool language to learn, but it is a lot of work. It is very different. But back to Naraka, 5-2-1, getting forced out of the Spirit Well, using that Hardy Cube to disengage after getting parried on the Spirit Well. KLA desperately trying to hold on to this, looking to secure that loot. And we don't have a buff in play at the moment. This is not the buff Spirit Well, I don't think, as the Moonbane hasn't taken place yet. Which, speaking of, will likely get put down as soon as this zone closes in. 5-2-1, looks as though they might be able to secure this. They have the Cloud Weaver. Charge it up about halfway. Hardy Ultimate is going to be coming online relatively soon as well. Going to have another cube ready to go. KLA still lurking at the edge, looking to see if they can find their way in. Double Cloud Weaver. They're just having a dance right now. Just the Cloud just spinning their hands.
KLA tried
and there it is. Go
they
quietly into the night.
Second it popped.
Yeah, they wanted the loot. I mean, this is just something that typically happens with these Spirit Wells. You know, there'll be a team that actually gets it, and then there's going to be a team that jumps in to try and steal something away and then immediately run off. Ooh. Ballista. Oh. Wait, Bowder Year-Run still alive. He's on his own, though, I think.
Oh, CJS.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is rough. I mean, they have dashes, so they can break
fine.
away.
He's
trying to get out of the Bane's breath. Oh, no.
Oh my god!
He just got ballisted!
Out of nowhere! He's probably gonna be alright. Just immediately explodes. I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are too. Hope you're having a good time. We're praying. This is definitely
having a great time.
This is cinema right here. This is, only 16 players alive.
Oh no, CJS was able to heal. He armor swapped briefly, then re-armor swapped back to try and heal his purple armor back up, but he is being hunted by 3 members of DRG through the window into the Bane's breath. He has the Bane Surf for just a couple more seconds. A grapple has connected. It's like he is breaking away. GG able to keep Island alive for a little longer. And I mean, honestly, provided they get to late game, sure they don't have their zip, but the sustain that they have may be enough as KLA get themselves in a wee bit of a scrap here versus Bowder. Bowder, another team who are potentially close to being able to take a top spot in 4th right now with 117.3 points. OEG, who are 1st right now, 135. So it is achievable for anybody.
Yeah.
Really, I actually think the only team left in this lobby who can't get 1st at the end of this game is DRG. KLA,
I mean, I don't know about that one. I mean, KLA, WBG, they're on 107. You know, the points are the kill points of the game are included. They're already included. There's no way they can get.
Yeah.
I think the only one that actually has a shot is GG, maybe Bowder. Bowder would have to get quite a lot of kills.
But they don't have their Kalins.
Yeah, and GG is missing a member as well. GG and Bowder are both only 2-man strong at the moment. WBG, KLA, and DRG are all have all 3 members alive. The Ballista is in play though. Oh my goodness, KLA posted up on this Ballista, looking to cause havoc in the coming moments. Can he find a shot? He's looking for it. Oh.
Everyone just pinned behind the wall, looking for Yoran. Not going to hit him. Peak knocked off the wall by the Ballista. Zone is now going to collapse in, so CRZ just going to look for one last little shot. I think they're actually okay. I don't think they're tanking the zone at the moment. They're not. So they're quite happy just to sit here for a little longer and continue to be a nuisance.
You know what's hilarious is that CXZ is on the Ballista, and then 17S is standing next to him, throwing the Cloud Weaver in CXZ's direction, so no one can shoot him with anything. No projectile is going to make it through the Cloud Weaver, so he's got the full defense with the Ballista.
That is smart.
Insane.
I like it.
Big brain coming out from KLA. But
he gets ballisted. Take it out.
The fact that it's just coming in from off screen is just so unexpected. It's insane. Oh, Kakaishi does get resurrected here immediately, having to use that Karumi ultimate to stay alive. Looks as though they might be able to salvage the situation. However, both Don Q9 and Kakaishi have used their ultimates, which could spell disaster if they get committed on afterwards. I believe also WX98 has used ultimate too. So all 3 members have no ultimates available, and it's going to be a difficult task to come away with the dub here unless they're able to farm up their ultimates charge. And this Ballista is still in play. I'm pretty sure they've run out of repair chests at this point, and they're not actually able to aim directly down. But I think still. Yeah. Oh, the monk.
Walker.
Here we go. He gets a grab. Yeah, double grab.
He's got it. Pampy slammed up against him. Looking for the re-grab. Not able to get it. Akami in the sky. Can he pluck Icarus out? He did. He's got him. Can he get another grab? I don't think he can. Akami's just going to take a whole heap of damage in that meanwhile. Looking for another grab. Sleepwalker hasn't got too much longer left on this monk form. Still hunting for it. He's going to have to back off for a brief second here. WBG. Ejao on the Valda. Still pretty tanky with their ultimate available to them. 5-2-1. Pinned in a wall. Taking a little bit of damage. Once that Ballista stops being in the zone, I expect to see this whole lobby collapse on itself. Sleepwalker needs to use that cannon and build back up that rage so they can get that ult charge back up. It's actually building up very quickly already.
Yeah, he's almost got it already, having picked up a Soul Bloom from one of the kills that he got with that with the monk grabs. He's already able to generate a huge amount of rage. QGG taking down Don Q9 in the kill feed as well. Pampy, I imagine, will be following pretty quickly, considering that he's so unbelievably low, not able to fully make use of this ultimate. And look at this zone. This is so goofy. There's a team right at the very top that no one can get to, and then there's just the slippery cliff right underneath them. KLA have really lucked out here
to damage them. Oh,
I think so.
WBG able to get the kill. KLA sliding in now with CXZ. He is just trying to be a nuisance. The healing is used.
Xiao's got the shield from the ult.
Second key. They hold fast than WBG. I believe they did it.
Yes, sir. I think they did. The Valda Tianhai Matari composition, ladies and gentlemen. Not only does the monk have really, really good end game potential, but so does the Valda. Valda's ultimate shield